Welcome, welcome, welcome. I hope everybody had a good week. Time for some D&D.
As good as I can the last full week of school. Ugh.
All right. All right, allow me to recap last week, please. On a quest to rescue their captured companion, Talia, we began our last session still trapped in the lower levels of this undead-infested dungeon. After revealing their deepest shame to pass a massive lion-headed door, the party continued to search for a way back to the main level. Finding both silver and bronze levers, parties deciphered that it was the silver ones that would lead to their salvation. The determining factor for this conclusion was that a bronze lever was positioned in front of a gate room containing a massive unnatural monstrosity. This looming creature seemed to be constructed from the corpses of multiple undead beings. Within the same area, there were also a strange portal-like doorway. Lyric volunteered to go through, after phasing into a fox form, under the condition that she would be yanked back if she signaled any trouble. As this was going on, Loki began to hear screeching voices in his head, beckoning him to communicate with the rotting creature from the cage. He started moving towards the monster, with Trix following out of concern for what he may do. As Loki came into sight of the undead mass of bodies, the face of a tiefling and many fey-looking limbs became recognizable. With the stench of stale rot from this lower level pounding in the party's members' heads, Lyric then jumped through the portal and found herself ported back to the main level right in front of the hole that they had fallen through. Mael, the strange traveler who'd recently joined the group, claiming to be a friend of Talia, followed through the portal as well. Once there, Lyric decided to try contacting Talia by meditating and concentrating on the telepathic message that they had sent before. After a moment, she heard a deep, eerie voice that seemed to belong to Talia's captors. Unnerved but still determined, she continued to try, until finally Talia's voice came through. It was just long enough to say, password needed to reach second level, Zealgrub, before being abruptly cut off by the previous voice. Upon uttering the words out loud over the chasm like a hole in the ground, a bridge appeared. Meanwhile, still below, Sato and Artog joined Trix in confronting Loki during the scuffle. A severed arm stretched out from underneath the gate, grasping at Sato's ankle. With a reactive swing of his axe, Sato demolished the hand, and then instantly heard sounds of the undead from the previous hallways reanimating. Barricading the doors to give them a moment, it was decided that they would allow Loki to briefly communicate with the beast. With the zombie army at the door, there wasn't much time before they ran through the portal. With the party back together, minus Azel, they all made their way across the bridge and through a hidden door. They proceeded until reaching another locked door, but this time, Mael suspiciously had a key to unlock it. Mael continued to hurry while he led the way, handing a piece of paper to Lyric as they entered a jail room full of cells. Two of these cells were occupied by prisoners, a fairy in one, or pixie rather, and an orc whose tongue had been cut out in another. Both seemed to have been tortured. Loki approached the pixie as he reached out for his hand. He was swept into a dreamlike vision. In this vision, he witnessed a field full of beautiful butterflies, and over a distant hill, miles upon miles of undead monsters. As Loki snaps out of this dream, Mael approaches Lyric again, handing her a silver necklace while saying, "Please forgive me." Just then, a figure enters through the door in the back of the jail and addresses Mael, saying, "Well done, just as ordered." The two more guards, who look to be a lot from the burnt stronghold where Loki was imprisoned earlier, entered, holding Talia, who was unconscious. They hand her over to Mael, and he quickly departs through a door in the back, slamming it behind. Then next thing, by some unknown magic, the rest of the group is rendered unable to move and then placed into the remaining cells. The remainder of the room itself goes dark in front of you. All of your surroundings become black. All of your feeling becomes numb. I would like everybody to please roll a Constitution saving throw for me.
Woo woo.
Bastard.
Including Talia.
Not
What-
Talia.
the
Okay,
I'm
I guess
sorry.
she
Yeah,
got
my
fucked. She
bad.
got fucked off. So
18, 18, 21,
I have the rolls show. There we go.
7.
Yeah, Loki's used to this. This is just another day.
24.
God damn, Sato!
Nice, nice, nice.
Barbarian's having none of this.
Double 19s.
5. Need one more.
I'm
Who are we
No,
missing?
that's right.
I think that's it.
Oh, I'm sorry. Yeah.
Forgot we're
The
missing
short guys.
Hazel and Talia.
Yeah. All right. Sato,
Yes.
you fight as hard as you can to resist the blackness that you see in front of you. You notice it's not dark. It's black. There's a thickness about the air as you feel your belongings become separated from you.
Okay,
You are
can
in
I-
a very small cell. You can feel it. You can't see anything. You can resist. Try and resist.
I'll resist them taking my stuff the best I can.
All right. I would say roll a strength check for me since you rolled 24. That was a really good roll.
Damn, son.
Strength 10. All right. Choose one weapon that you want to hold on to.
I'll hang on to. At this point, I'm gonna hang on to my halberd. Plus my halberd.
Okay. It's fair enough. All right. Your halberd is held in the back, and I'll even say for the moment concealed. You are stripped of
Actually,
your.
sorry. Maybe I'll make that my obsidian great axe if I can. Sorry. Now I'm worried about undead. I probably would have hung on to my obsidian great axe.
Okay, I'll let you keep your axe. We'll put it in the. We'll just sit it in the corner. Otherwise, everyone's armor and weapons are taken from you.
just armor and weapons.
Sorry.
Just armor and weapons.
Clothes,
items.
jewelry.
Yeah.
So they
With
pretty
that
much
said-
clear our inventory, essentially.
Yes.
Okay,
With
well,
that
I'm
said-
asking
Sorry.
specifically about stuff on my person, like the cloak that I acquired, the tattered things on my arms. Do I still have all of that?
You do not.
Okay.
So they
Everything is
basically
gone.
stripped us completely.
They've stripped you to light clothing.
What about my spider?
Your spider's gone.
Your spider's gone.
Everything is gone.
He's in my
Here's your
backpack.
spider. No spider for you.
So a form gets close to you, Lyric. You can feel their presence. You can't see them, but you can feel the presence. And you say, or I'm sorry, and they say to you, "Tell me a story."
I don't like it.
Hmm. They look at you rather. You can feel their presence. And in a brief moment of a pause, they come back with, betrayed, abandoned, no, used.
Okay.
Moves forward. Sorry.
Can I talk to it?
Sure.
I'm going to curse at it in Undercrawlman.
Ooh.
Like, biting, like, venomously cussing at it in Undercrawlman.
Feisty. We like that. He moves away. Sato, a presence is felt before you. Before you have even a chance to utter a word, it speaks. It says, sacrifice. Unknown land. Uncommon. Savior. Warrior. Would you like to respond?
I'm just gonna note what he says, but I'm gonna remain silent. I'm not gonna answer this.
Perfect. He continues. Artok, you feel a presence in front of you.
So can I? Am I able to move at all still?
can.
Like yet?
Sure.
Do I feel normal? Like am I restricted at all in what I'm doing, or I just can't see anything?
You cannot see anything in front of you now. And your items have been removed from you, except for your artifact, which
Okay.
is hanging around your neck,
Okay.
beneath your
Right. Yeah.
light clothes. Yeah.
Yeah.
You can feel this presence in front of you, and you hear, guarded traveler, power, betrayal. Any response?
I'll whisper under my breath in abyssal, "Come closer."
He moves away.
I was hoping you'd come closer.
Tricks.
Oh no. Oh, before you get started, I have a question. Where is my artifact? Because it was in my pack.
Your artifact is not on your person.
Oh, fuck.
Uh-huh.
Honestly, I'm not that upset about it right now. The thing was being creepy.
You feel a presence in front of you. And the presence is overwhelming. Almost suffocating. And you hear fire. Burning. Escape. No. No escape. He moves on. Loki. In this cage, familiar, you feel the presence. A voice rings out to you in your head. Familiar. Unbreakable. Unscathed. You have anything to say?
I mean, I guess I would like to say I don't know. Would I want to communicate with it at all?
I've been tortured probably like this before. So I
Yeah,
would
no.
take that into account.
Yeah, this is not the first time. It won't be the last.
Uh-huh.
I guess in Sylvian, I'm going to let him know that he's going to pay for his crimes, one way or another.
Then Loki
I
assumes the
have-
position.
I love
There
it.
is a box.
I feel like I
Alright.
need popcorn or something. You guys. Great.
Yeah, I'm a low keep mad at both your
Sorry,
characters
lay
right
down.
now?
You're gonna have to deal with the
I
fact
was
that I'm
passed
back
out.
in the game.
Yeah, hold on one sec. All
Hey,
right.
don't put holes in my gummy
I have
Thanks.
a question, DM.
Sure,
Did I recognize that voice at all?
you did. You all did.
Oh, fuck. Is it a voice we would have known from, like, did we all hear the same voice, or did we hear a voice that was meaningful to each of us?
You heard the same voice.
Okay.
I
Yeah.
think I know who it is.
I think I do too, and I'm
All
not
right.
happy about it.
So, Talia
Meep.
and Mael.
Yes.
Oh,
Do you see your screen?
I do.
that's
All
right.
right.
Are we about to see a one-woman show here?
So, Mael, Talia, you are, for the time being, unconscious. Barely, well, not entirely. You
I'm
are
not ready, shit.
just about out of it, almost. Mael, you're in control. Before you is a couple of guards who seem to notice you and stand where they are and not they don't seem to try and stop you at all as you move through.
I'm just gonna ignore them, like, nose in the air, superior to these plebeian guards. Can I wait? Can I do anything while I'm ignoring them? Or no?
Sure. Yes.
Do I see? I just want to like see. Do I see like keys laying around or like on the guards or something?
Keys.
Mm-hmm.
There are no visual. Nothing visual that you can see.
Okay. That's fine.
Okay. So basically, what you see in front of. Oh, I'm on the wrong thing.
Yeah.
Can you move your character? I don't know if you can.
I can.
Oh, nice, perfect. You can move both, can't you?
Oh, I can.
Ah.
Yes.
All right. As you go through the cave, Talia begins to starts to come to just a bit.
Okay.
Oh, there we go. It wasn't letting me. I'm sorry. You seem to find. Sorry, guys. I'm trying to multitask here. You seem to find a path through the cave here, with pretty dim lit, but enough to see with your eyes at least.
Waking
Hooray,
Talia
board
isn't gonna
game!
do anything?
Sorry. I should have had all this revealed to you, but I hid it all. It doesn't really
Okay.
matter.
What is that?
It looks like a bat.
Does look like a bat, or sort of creature.
No,
There you go.
it's bat.
Yeah, so it's just a bat. So you can hear like little sounds, high pitched sounds up in the corners of the room.
Okay.
As you make your way through, Talia begins to stir, just enough where she begins to ask you where everybody is.
Miles just kind of push her and say, "I'll explain once we're safe." And of course,
Sure.
she trusts him, so she's not going to question it right now.
Yeah.
That's
At least not until we're out of the cave.
Sure. All right.
Because he's always taking care of her.
Not anyone else apparently.
So the guard here gives Mael a nod and moves back.
Hang on, I'll be right back.
Sure.
Okay. So, that definitely piqued Talia's interest, but she is not she knows that he's not above like bribing his way in or something, so she's still not but she's concerned about her friends, and she is like concerned about like how did he find me, like, but she still trusts him, so she's just waiting for this explanation once they're out of the caves.
So Miles stops here at the cave entrance, at the mouth of the cave, and looks at Talia and says, I know what you think.
You do.
Okay. If you want to take the reins here, Talia.
What? I really want to have a conversation with myself. That's a little weird.
Yes. Yes. Just a little one.
Okay, just a little one. Just a little one.
Yeah.
So, she's gonna be like, why are we stopping? Like, let's go. Let's go get out of here so we can regroup. Gotta find my friends. And gonna kind of look at her like just mostly blank face, but with just a little bit of guilt that she, after years of knowing him, can read. And he's going to say, I cannot go with you. I have to stay. Why do you have to stay here? What did you do? Where are my friends? Like, look, you're in no shape right now. Go after them. Need to leave. What were the directions again, Rakes? I'm sorry.
So just out of the cave, head north. You'll be there within half a mile.
That what he said. Yeah. Mael repeats that. Beware. Where are my friends? And Mael's going to look at her really sad and say, look, I know you're not going to do this. I was supposed to recruit you. I'm letting you go. But you need to go now while you still have time before they realize what I've done. Go. And he's gonna like push her out of the cave.
Nice. I love it. Mael takes one last look at Talia and disappears into the forest. Talia is aware enough of her surroundings to know the direction north and the time of day, or rather, late day. With that, my friends,
Adeline, I'm gonna get shit and I'm gonna come back for my friends, god damn it!
Watch this.
Damn it, god damn it!
After a brief moment of silence, everybody in their cells, everyone becomes tired, starts to yawn. Energy is depleted from you.
Like natural sleepiness, or
You can't be sure, but it hits you. It hits you hard. And
Definitely not natural.
what?
The fuck?
This is the inn!
How are we back at the inn?
you awake, some of you. The pounding headache, scratches all over your arms, tricks. There are burns up your legs,
Oh my god.
to your thighs. The bottom of your hooves are black. You can smell soot. Lyric, you have the remains of what seem to be spider webs all over your person. wrapped around the bottom of your feet, your boots, which, by the way, you are all wearing your armor. You have your weapons and your bags. Talia, you have a darkness in front of you in your mind. And before anything, you hear, "Why can't I break you? What is this wall? Is this some kind of trick? Did you make these walls?" Do you respond?
I sure don't. I've apparently found a really good hiding spot, and I'm gonna stay there.
I'll break you. That's all you hear. The blackness disappears, and you wake up in an inn. You're surrounded by familiar sights. Seems like there's a pile on the corner there of stuff that you left behind, maybe. Loki,
Yeah.
you check yourself, you wake up, and you seem mostly healthy. You don't have any scratches, any scars, any marks, anything that looks like you've been through any kind of trauma. There is one little thing. The very tip of your left horn, about an inch, has been cut away.
Oh no.
Oh,
No.
Yeah.
I'm going to proceed to freak out for the next couple of minutes.
Yeah. Sato,
Yes.
you have very deep scratches on your arms, your legs, your back. There are pieces of skin missing from the bottom of your right ankle. Looks like maybe teeth marks of some sort. You feel physically exhausted. Not a lot of strength. You feel very weak, though you've been tended to. Your scratches and marks and gouges are dressed. Somebody has taken the time to dress your wounds. Artak,
Do I have my bag with me at this
you
point?
do, and the first thing you notice in the corner is your halberd is there, your axe, your spear.
I want to check the jar, make sure my little spider buddy's okay.
He seems there.
I really appreciate Loki just taking the time to make his.
Yes,
Like
yeah.
freak out? Yeah.
That's adorable.
All right, I'm
So-
just gonna chalk the marks up to more scars to add it to the pile.
Yeah.
Grease.
So Artak, you feel this pressure. It's deep in your gut. This kind of feeling like something has been taken from you. You don't know what, but something has been taken from you. Something that you care about. And you reach around on your person and you feel you still have your medallion. You still have your spell books. You still have your scroll and all of your items. You just have this uneasy feeling like something was taken from you. As all of you start to stir, would you like to move around?
Am I like physically fine though? That looks like.
You seem mostly fine. Yeah, a couple of bruises on your arms. Not much more than that.
Well,
Yes.
Talia,
Sato's gonna leave his room and go down to the inn and see if
Yeah.
other people are actually here or if this is just my imagination.
yeah, Talia has been tortured for a while now and is not sure if she can trust this or if this is some other illusion he's created. So I'm just literally going to ball up on the bed and try to be like try to keep from breaking.
Rex
Yes.
is kind of in the same boat of this cannot be fucking real. This has got to be some kind of trick. And
Did you
Sorry, can you erase that green line?
you said spider webs, right?
I did.
I'm gonna shakily just like shove them all off of me, and then I'm gonna climb under my bed.
I love it. I love
Like I'm noping right out of the situation. I'm climbing under the bed. I refuse to look, talk, anything. Like I want nothing to do with Loth. Nothing to do with Loth. She's not even the goddess my dad's father worship, and I still no.
it. Okay. Your doors
Yeah.
are open, unlocked. You're free to move around as you'd like. One thing that you do notice is, it's very calm. The mood is very calm, and as soon as anybody opens up the door and looks out, you see a familiar face. Sato, I'll go ahead and say that you step out first.
Yeah,
though
I'll
you
step out.
are.
I'm gonna carry
very
all my
sore.
gear, literally everything I own with
You
me.
can't right now.
Oh.
You can barely carry your bag right now. You're really hurt. As a matter of fact, just getting out of your bed and taking a couple of steps out of your door, you're already winded. You're in bad
Too
shape.
sore to grab like my weapon.
You can grab your weapon. Yeah.
Okay, so I'm just gonna grab my halberd and my pack back then.
I'll let you grab your halberd.
Okay, just my
Yeah.
halberd. Just my halberd and my spider jar.
Sure.
All right. Which I can just have tied to my belt.
Yeah, that'll be fine. So as you leave the room here, and I'll even give everybody a second here before, since he's pretty hurt. Would anybody else like to leave the rooms?
Well,
Yeah,
Nope.
I'd go out
I
too.
mean, like I said, Talia's convinced it's a trick, so she's literally just kind of rocking on the bed, saying,
Okay.
"It's not real. He never came. It's still a trap. They've tricked me. It's not real."
There is something I wanted to actually.
Sure.
I'm under the bed, of course, and I'm kind of like this,
Yeah.
and I'm continuing to speak in Undercommon, which is not common for me, but I'm going to continue to do that, and I'm just going to be like, I don't understand. I don't understand what's happening. Why is this happening? Elistray, please. I'm trying so hard to be good. I don't understand. And I'm just going to keep saying that over and over again.
Rex is just crying in a tiny little ball, and trying to figure out what the fuck is going on.
All right. I love this.
Side note,
Tricks.
I love the fact that all the girls are freaking out and the guys are just like, "Oh, what the fuck is going on here?"
Well, Loki did spend like
Yeah.
3 minutes like freaking out inside his room, though.
True.
Nice. So
I
Tricks. Sorry, one sec. One sec.
Oh no. Freaks, you're so mean. Oh, fuck.
Trix, you feel an uneasy feeling that you have felt before. And you hear this. One more day.
We lost 3 days? Holy shit.
Oh my god, this is gonna be
Is
like
the
the Hangover where we have to trace
Is
back
the
our steps.
bag with my ring doing anything?
Your ring, as soon as this happens, you look down at your ring, and your ring,
It's
Trix,
in the pack still. I have not taken that shit out.
are you looking at it?
I am glancing over at the bag to see if it's doing shit.
You notice tiniest little hints of purple sparkles.
Sir.
All right. So, Loki, in front of
Yeah.
you, Sado, Artok.
Yeah.
You see somebody sitting in a chair here, kind of dozed off, and instantly, Sado and Artok, you notice that this person is familiar. The last time that you saw this person, Sado, she was running out of here. Talia set her free.
Running out of here or out of the
Running out of the
burning building?
of a burning building, along with somebody else. And she stands up immediately, and she says, "Wait, please, wait. I can explain.
All right, I'm gonna say to Artok, let's go over and barricade this girl in here. I'm gonna
And
come
she stands up, and,
like,
and
yeah.
so it's really hard for you to. So, Sadie, you could probably move a little bit since we're not really. Nah, it's really far. Yeah.
Too far? Okay.
Like, she stops. She stands up straight. Here, let me. She looks at you, Sado, and says, "Not so fast, not so fast. Take a seat. Who do you think bandaged you? Relax, relax." She kind of puts her hand up and says, "I'm one of the good guys."
I'll let the Artok go. Are you believe in any of this?
Just look back at him. Absolutely not. And I just have my spell book, and I'm just kind of
So,
Yeah.
watching her, but just absentmindedly flipping pages.
so your friend
The right one.
showed up here a couple of days ago. 2 days after you, 2 days before the rest of you. She's been through some trauma. I can tell you what my story is if it makes you feel any better.
Yeah, holding my
quickly.
halberd in hand, I'm gonna say talk.
I'm gonna point a loaded crossbow at her.
Yeah. So she
Menacingly.
She sits back down in her chair, and instantly you all notice she's wearing very nice clothes. She has kind of a nice leather belt with some pouches on it, a couple little vials, a pretty nice scimitar, lots of black leather belt, or black leather gloves and boots, little purple gem on the gloves. She says, "When you found me, I was 8 months in. Couldn't imagine that it would be anything less than what it actually was. Heir to an entire kingdom, entire empire. It's not what I wanted. So I left. I joined up with these guys. It's not exactly what I thought it would be. I thought it would be freedom. It wasn't freedom at all. Anyway, I found refuge there for a while. Until I saw what they were all about. You're wrapped up in the wrong people here. Anyway, I got out. Thanks to your friend. I was given another chance. So here I am. I'm sure things are pretty foggy for you at the moment, but it'll make sense soon, and we'll all be friends. Don't kill me. I'm here to help.
Patch was the girl who patched us up and saved us.
Maybe.
We have a few
if
questions
This is real.
at least. If this is real, yeah. First of all, I'm gonna ask who brought us here.
It's kind of a long story.
Before you get into that, can I ask one very important question?
It depends. Are you in the room?
No, this is just like a general
Oh.
DM question.
Yes.
Who had Azel's drum?
Loki.
Okay.
Does Loki have Azel's drum?
Yes.
Okay, thank you.
Yep. Good
I
question.
had concern.
Well,
You'll have so many questions. I know. Don't worry. they'll be
I had the drum. I didn't really check for it recently. So I don't know.
But DM says yes, so you do.
It's in your room.
Apparently I do.
Okay, I just that thought crossed my mind of, wait a minute, if this is real, where the fuck is the drum? Okay, I feel better now. Thank you.
She looks at Sato, stands up, and says, "After all this time, I still have to convince you." She says, "Well, I've convinced you 2 other times. I'll convince you this time."
What?
Okay.
What?
She stands up, and she says, "Those scratches, those marks, you don't remember that?"
No, but I frequently don't remember marks and scratches, so that's not abnormal.
She looks at Loki. You don't remember? What they did to that thing right in front of you. You don't remember.
I'm just gonna kind of glance at her and then glance at Artok. And then back at her and at Artok.
Why are you looking
Okay.
at me?
Then I'm just gonna mutter, assuming any of this is real.
She looks at you all and kind of stands up back straight. She says, "I am Zasir Droth of the Droth Empire to the south. I'm princess heir to the entire kingdom. I got out because my family was wrapped up in affairs that I couldn't be involved in. Tried to find a better way. I didn't. Your friend gave me reason, gave me purpose, something to give back. She is resting in her room right now. She kind of pauses. Oh, sorry. Zasira. Zaseara.
Asira, okay.
Zasira.
Yeah. That's-
Someone
Zasira
type that in
Droth.
general, please.
You got it.
Zasira Droth.
Yeah,
there you
we
go.
got it in.
Thank you.
Thank you.
She pauses. She says, I know you have questions. They will be answered. But first you have to recover.
Right away, Sato's gonna say, I don't need to recover. I'm good.
Artax
Just
looks
the
him up
guy
and down and just
Only
says, "You
moves
sure?"
like 5 feet at a time.
yeah,
You've got bandages all over you.
yeah, but
Big
that would be
scratch.
my
Yeah,
attitude
it
towards
would.
it. Yeah.
Bravado.
Artax takes his quarterstaff and just jams it right in Sato's ribs just to really see.
I'm gonna.
Oh, that's just
Like-
mean.
Just.
I love it.
Just like, all right, you sure about that? Poke.
I love our thought. He's such a dick.
I'm fine.
Oh,
I'm fine.
Sato. Roll
Oh,
1d4.
no.
Roll which one?
Roll 1d4.
Oh, that bad?
1d4.
I didn't like stab him. I'm just like,
Nice too. So it's just enough to kind of get you down on your knee, Sato.
Oof.
Okay, so no
Um,
damage, just pain.
I'm gonna scowl at Artok. I'm gonna stand up quickly.
I'm gonna help him up. I'm like, I think I made my point.
I'm gonna stand up
Yeah.
quickly. I'm gonna run my thumb along the blade of my halberd. I'm gonna say, "You sure you want to do that again?"
Oh.
But I think I could take you right now.
she
Cool,
looks
that
over
helped
at
you
the
back
both
up.
of you and she snickers a bit and she says,
I haven't raged yet.
Yeah. I just run
She-
away.
she
So-
says, perhaps some food.
How about a drink?
A drink, for sure.
Yeah,
Definitely.
actually, I'm gonna jump in. You haven't answered my question at all, and block the stairway if we could.
Jump around her.
Yeah.
Sure. She just stands up for the time being.
There's no way we're letting this chick go down that staircase.
She looks at you with like this feeling of defeat and like just shakes her head to side to side.
You still haven't answered my question. Who? I don't want to know how. I want to know exactly who. I want name. Who brought us here?
Well, there was me. There was this other little fella with a chef hat.
Was he a kobold?
I knew a bit, but I saw him here and there. But I never really got a chance to interact with the creature. Yeah, Meepa was his name. And this other kind of orc. I don't know.
Somebody
Wearing
if it was
very
a
strange
toothless
armor.
orc.
Wearing very strange armor, but he said that he
Kind
was
of
a
armor.
friend, and he was willing to assist. So he seemed to be at the right place at the right time. So
Wait.
Friends
I'm-
with orcs, and
I'm
I'm
gonna
just like
cut her off
really
and be
incredulous.
like, "What about the pixie? Was there a pixie? What happened to the pixie?"
oh, the pixie. You don't remember?
Oh no.
No, the pixie.
Riggs, you were so mean.
Well, maybe it's best if I don't.
Let's just say the pixie fought to dust.
Artok didn't
Hey.
laugh at that.
After a long, painful ordeal, Loki tried his best. And couldn't help her.
Why don't we remember any of this?
You?
The fog. This happens to everyone who's marked.
Mark?
Anybody who's marked, yeah, you've been marked.
By who or what?
Where's the mark?
You cannot see the mark. Once the mark is given to you, it's almost impossible to get rid of it. There's only one way that I know. And you're not going to get there right now.
At this point, Sato's gonna make his way down the stairs. I want to know if Toblin's at this bar.
I want to check on the rest of the party.
Yeah.
Specifically.
I'm gonna
So-
follow
Knock,
this.
knock, 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 knock,
Can I
knock,
can
knock,
I
knock,
say
knock.
I'll say to Artok, maybe keep her upstairs. I don't want her near any doors that head outside.
Oh, he's the leader.
Turn
He
take
says-
this chair, just turn around, sit down, and just
Yeah.
watching her.
There you go.
So I don't think my door is locked.
She takes
Not.
She takes her belt, guys. She takes her belt with her scimitar, pouches, and dagger and everything on it, and she lays it on the floor in front of her, and then sits back down on the chair.
The door may be unlocked, but I'm not dumb enough to just walk in there.
Well, I
Maybe
can't
not.
answer the door for you. I'm sorry. I don't think you're real.
She smiles at Artok.
I was just gonna keep knocking for a little bit.
I mean you no harm.
So I'm just gonna look at her and then just kind of like, okay, so let's start at the beginning. So the last thing I remember is we got stuck in our cells, and then I fell asleep and I woke up here. I have these bruises on my arms. Can you tell me what those are from, or?
They're from the trials. If he
Oh,
can't
what
break
now?
you, if he
What?
can't break you, he forces you. If he
What are
can't-
the trials?
He sees deep in you and finds out what your fears are and puts you through the trials.
And who does this?
Sato sticks a finger up his own ass to make sure the cocaine's still there.
Oh my god.
Oh my god.
Kidding.
Sato.
No,
You're being
not Zeta.
recorded, Sato.
Man.
It was in a balloon.
Demonetized.
It burst and you died of a heart attack.
Oh, Sato. You're in
He's
trouble.
eight feet
that
tall,
that
he'd
that
be
was that
fine.
was
Oak
not. That
enema.
didn't happen.
Oh man. All right,
I'm
Not
with.
that,
I'm
not
with.
that night anyway.
dude, you're ruining my narrative.
Oh my
Fuck
god.
you with the narrative.
Okay.
All right, what was my question?
What is his name?
Oh, who is the one doing the trials?
Many people around here know him as Grand Seer Nesdrex,
That's Drex.
but he's had lots of names.
I'll write that down.
I'm a knock on Trix's door.
We're going to hear a whimper and a quiet go away, and that's going to be about it.
I'm going to respond. Are you okay?
The door's open.
It is.
It's
It is
unlocked, I mean.
open.
I mean, well, I guess it's up to you if it's unlocked, but
There's just more whimpering and pleas for you to go away. You could tell she's definitely crying and upset.
Okay, I'm gonna try the last door then. Knock, knock, knock.
Loki needs less politeness and more concern.
I just kind of look at Loki and like, Jesus Christ, get in or shut up. I'm trying to get
What's
answers
happened?
here.
Is he knocking on my door?
Yes.
I'm going to ignore it and continue to mutter in Undercommon. Which you can
Hear it?
probably hear faintly, but I am under the bed, so...
So I look back at this is, I'm gonna butcher this. Is this Syrah? And I say, okay, so Overseer Nesdrex, what was he looking for? Why us?
I can see there's a lot you don't know. All in good time. First,
No, now is a good time.
Oh, Artok, go.
I'm just going to kick open this door.
My door?
There's no one in
Just like
that
alarmed,
room.
like, what is he doing? What are you doing? Gonna get up and like start after him and
Nice.
just like, you see Loki just kind of gets out and starts walking away like,
Now I'm gonna knock on this door.
Oh, she just kicked. Okay, so you're gonna kick in my door, but I got it. So
No respect.
kind
Oh,
of nod,
are you opening
just
this?
kind of nod, and just like, okay, I get it, and I just sit back down.
Are you opening that door?
I'm just knocking on it.
Yeah, there's no answer, but it is unlocked.
I'm going to try to open it now.
Oh, that door you open. Of course.
Really? Wow.
All right, you open the door, Loki, and inside, you see just a made bed. There's a chest, and then on the other side, there seems to be a couple little pieces of clothing, like maybe some underclothes, not much.
Now I'm going to immediately realize that I never checked for the drum. So I'm kind of gonna pat myself down, see if I have it on myself. And then I'm just gonna make a beeline to my room to go see if I
Okay.
can find the drum.
Sure.
So I look at Zasira and I
Yeah.
say, "Do you have somewhere to be?"
This is my only place to be.
Then why are you avoiding my questions? Answer me, and I like stamp my staff on the end of my staff on the floor.
Oh,
Artok.
so much fire. Okay.
It's not fire, it's lightning.
Yeah.
That's not in character, but
She sits back down, kind of gets comfortable, and says, Nesdrex seeks the answers to the necroanimaphasic complexium.
oh, excuse me.
Oh, what?
The necroanimaphasic
Necromancer.
complexium.
And okay, one more time.
He seeks-
Necroanimaphasic complexium.
Yeah.
How did you pick that up after hearing it once?
Nice
You
job.
probably helped him come up with it.
I
let's
didn't.
be honest.
I didn't. I have no idea what it is.
So, The necroanimaphasic complexium is a machine.
Monkey shit.
It's kind of bridges the afterplanes. It's an abomination, really. According to the old Accord, it's the Nesdrex Accord from the ancients, which is his grandfather, I believe. This is not allowed. You're not allowed to, against the laws of nature, against the laws of the Accord, to bridge the planes for personal gain. But war does strange, crazy things to people, and the switch was found, the keys were found, temples were found. Anyway, he seeks the knowledge of how to restart the machine, I think. But what we really should be doing is turning the machine off forever. You have to forgive me, I'm seen a lot. Sure.
The people upstairs said they're all hurt. Who's the most hurt?
Out of everybody of your group?
Out of the people who are upstairs, since I assumed it was Sato and he's downstairs, then I would need them.
Oh, yeah.
Whoever.
I haven't headed down yet.
If Sato is still upstairs, then just whoever is the most hurt.
So, Sato is the most hurt by a lot. Next is Trix. She's pretty hurt. And then Lyric isn't really hurt. She's more just covered in spider webs. Traumatized. Loki has some bruises and stuff, but the biggest thing is his horn.
Okay,
so Sato
is
taking the
hurt?
most damage. Yeah, and
Okay.
then followed by Trix and
I
then
hate
Urta.
to do this, guys, but can we purple monkey
Yeah.
dishwasher for literally 5 minutes?
Yeah, we can.
If even that, I have a
Yeah.
sleeping child. I gotta go put her on a bed and come
Yeah.
right back.
Do your thing, Mom. It's all good. Yeah, we'll take a little break.
I'm gonna go make some popcorn.
Is everybody confused?
Ooh, cool.
I love
think
this.
I
what
wonder
might
if we're
happen?
actually.
All right, M. Night Reeks. Jeez.
Do you guys like this? Is this cool?
It's good.
This
You
is
didn't
great.
expect it,
I
did you?
just have so many questions that I'm just like,
Yeah.
no, you don't run away. I'm gonna get answers today.
Well, part of me though is like, dude, I don't think we're supposed to get the answers yet. I think that he
I'm
wants us to like go
aware.
back and maybe
I'm only
play
gonna
the
give you
parts
a
that we
little.
missed, right?
I know.
Yeah.
I'm aware.
So when you say he's hurt, is he like hit points damaged hurt?
Sato is currently at 6 hit points.
We're all confused,
I'm at
Techno. Don't feel bad. Okay,
Yeah.
so I have something that I want to do story wise when
Sure.
when Derek comes back. Since Sato's the most hurt, I have a story moment I want to play out. I think
Right,
you'll
I'll
like
be right
it.
back.
I feel like it.
Yeah.
Techno,
Oh yeah.
Just so you know, all we know is that at the end of last session, we got betrayed, shoved into prisons. At the beginning of this session, we had ominous voices talking, lost all our shit, we fell asleep, and then we woke up here, everybody's damaged, and no one knows what's real
Yeah.
anymore.
Yeah.
Very strange.
And how long has passed?
3 days.
Apparently 3 days. But I'm the only one who knows that.
Actually, quick question, DM: is this
Sure.
the start of the staircase, or is this the top of the staircase?
That's the
Oh, let
third
me look
floor.
at the map.
I think.
Nice.
One of these is the
Yeah.
third
Oh.
floor, and one the
So.
first floor.
Oh shit.
Yeah, which one goes
That
down?
one's the entrance, if I remember right.
That's the entrance. This one.
Is
Okay,
it
so
the-
I'm blocking the stairs down. Yeah. Okay. I just want to make sure I'm blocking the down staircase.
Is
not
the
up
entrance
one. Yeah.
there? Or
Yeah.
is the entrance there?
Yeah. This is the entrance to go down.
Right
Okay.
here?
Okay, so I'm in
Okay.
the right spot. Yeah, that's what I just wanted to make sure I wasn't in the wrong spot.
Yeah, you got it, man. All good.
Uh,
You guys are so cautious.
let me
I love it.
let me talk to you in the whisper room for like 2 seconds, Reek.
Yes.
Okay.
Who, me?
No, Reeks.
Okay, bye.
Hey.
That's
Okay,
fun
I'm
as
back.
long as you're yelling obscenity.
All right.
Have returned.
You have perfect timing.
So, are we all back?
All right, I had a zit that was literally driving me to drinking.
I don't know if Artok is back.
Oh, okay. We'll wait for our talk. Oh,
Sound off.
man. Don't worry, guys. I have maps. I have stuff. All of your scars and stuff will all be explained, even visually.
I have
I'm not
a
okay with the spider
question
webs.
that I
I'm like,
really wish
Ah.
one of them had asked.
I love this. What's
Was
up?
the orc that she mentioned, was that Azel?
I don't think so.
No comment.
Why did any of you ask about the damn orc?
You still can.
Especially since ours is
they
missing.
can't. We can't. We're not here.
Oh, you can't, no. But remember, he was wearing strange armor.
Well, still,
Right.
we're missing an orc.
We're missing a whole ass orc, you guys.
And you hear about an orc that apparently helped us out of the blue. You could at least check to see if it's the one we're missing.
Actually, we're missing a half orc.
It's true.
Uh-huh.
Okay,
back.
so we're missing half of
Yeah,
the orc.
well,
but
Artok is back.
fish.
All right.
He said an orc-like thing, so
Hey,
a half orc sounds about
Artok,
right.
you know what you should do? You should ask if
Hey.
the orc we're missing was the one that helped us.
Hey,
Stop
hey,
metagaming.
sorry.
no metagaming.
Sorry. Sorry. My curiosity is driving me a little crazy.
Well, then once you climb out of your room, you can ask if it hasn't
This
been
is
asked
being
yet.
cooperative to my curiosity.
So I heard Artok back, yes.
Huh?
Okay. Yes, Artok's back. We can
Okay.
play now.
All right.
Child is
So,
back.
Sato, as you
Yeah.
begin to kind of hobble, and I'm sorry, man, I'm making you really super weak.
Yeah.
As you begin to kind of make your way to the staircase, you hear a door open. Talia steps out from her room, and this is the first time that you've all really seen her up that you can remember. Talia.
So she's moving almost like she's in a trance, like she doesn't actually surroundings. Her eyes are glowing this really beautiful, mystical kind of purplish color. And so is a necklace that y'all have never really seen before, but is now hanging out in open around her neck. And she looks around without really seeing anyone until she makes contact with Sato. And she drifts towards him, almost like in a trance. And once she's in range, she's going to gently reach out. She's going to place her hand on Sato's arm, like touching his skin. And then she's going to say very gently, "It's not your time." And she's going to cast
Okay, I'm back.
Cure Wounds on him.
Like the we're back.
All right.
Interesting.
Talia casts Cure Wounds on
So,
Sato.
let me, hang on 1 second. Let me grab the spell.
So since you guys started without me, you have to tell me what happened.
Oh, Talia,
sorry.
we thought you were
No,
back.
That's okay.
Talia
Yeah.
came out in a trance. She's, her eyes are glowing purple. Her necklace is glowing
Necklace we
purple.
haven't seen.
That y'all have never seen before. She doesn't really notice anyone else except Sato, and she reaches out and touches him and casts Cure Wounds on him by saying, "It is not your time," which Cure Wounds is a 1d8 plus 4 for me.
Yes.
So let's
Okay.
roll that real
Yep.
Oh, while
Hey.
she's doing that, quick question. You
Sure.
said that Sato's at 6 hit points. Can you please let me know what mine are at, and maybe the rest of the party, so we can update that on our sheets?
Soon.
So
So-
that's plus 7?
Yeah, you
Nice
gain 7
job.
hit points.
Awesome. So, you guys both instantly, Sato and Artok, you both instantly are caught off guard by this. Wait, she's healing us?
Yeah. So I'm gonna say to Talia, appreciations for the heal, but I was okay.
I walk
love
over, I
it.
look,
I
I look
love
at
it.
Talia and I just shake my head like,
Yeah.
not okay. But
Well, she's like,
don't say anything.
she's still like in a trance, you guys.
Yeah.
Like, still eyes glowing, like,
Yeah.
like she
I look
turns
at Artok
away.
and go,
She's gonna look around for a little bit, and then like kind of zero in, and she's gonna start making her way this way.
does she look like she's okay? She looks like she's completely out of it. I say that to Artok.
I'm.
So
Do you
observant.
can you watch her real quick? I'm gonna go make sure she doesn't.
I'm gonna be like, don't forget to ask about that mail, motherfucker.
Yeah. Oh, don't worry, I didn't forget.
So she's going to walk into Trix's room. Walk up to Trix,
Yeah.
still in her trance.
Cower in corner.
Going
Oh.
to emanating
Stand
this gentle, kind of almost comforting, like it's safe, you're safe. Gonna reach out and gently touch Trix and say the same thing. That it's not yet your time. And she's gonna cast Cure
Are
Wounds
you-
again. And yes,
Are
I
you
am.
allowing it, Trix?
She'll allow it, but she's still kind of terrified out of her brain.
Yeah.
I am
and-
marking these spell
Sorry?
slots down, so don't worry about that.
Oh, perfect. Talia,
Yes.
as you reach out, you notice, you see parts of Trix that you didn't see before. You notice a tail, hooves, horns, and a whole lot of burn marks. They're a lot more severe than you initially thought. Trix, you were initially at 2 health.
Oh god.
Ow!
So roll 1d8 plus 4, I believe.
Well, if I was at 2, then I was the most hurt. You said Sato was at 6.
Well, yeah, but yeah,
Relatively.
technically.
I mean, total hit points
Relatively,
lost. Sato
yeah.
lost more health than you.
Yeah.
Yeah.
exactly.
Oh, you
Yeah.
were going by percentage. Okay.
Yeah, that's really it. Yeah.
You get 6
Um,
health points.
So now I have 8. Ow! Is
Riggs,
there
do
any
I?
kind of physical change?
The burns are still there, but you feel a little better. Yeah.
So there's less active pain.
Yes.
Okay.
Sorry, Loki.
Do I find Azel's drum?
Oh, yes, you do. It's actually sitting right on the chair.
That's gonna be very confusing for me.
Loki, roll a perception check.
Saving or just regular?
Just perception. Yeah.
No whammies, no whammies.
Oh, natural 20 on the other one.
Oh.
So, right underneath the drum, Loki, you notice there's like a little piece of parchment that's folded up.
I definitely want to inspect that. Take a better look at it.
Yeah.
Is it a note?
Yeah. So you open it and you unfold it. And written on the note, in common, it says, "You must not forget. You must never forget."
Oh, fuck.
There's also there's a little sketch. It looks like an elongated butterfly, like a long body with wings.
What the fuck? Okay, I'm gonna stick the note in my pocket.
Yeah.
I'm gonna grab the drum and I'm gonna rush out my door. Hopefully my door hits. Knock.
What is your problem? What did I do?
Get like, but it's gonna hit the back of my heel.
Bam! Slam! Artok, roll 1d20.
What?
Yeah, we'll say if you hit 1 to 4, it hits the bottom of your ankle.
13.
It misses. Just for funs.
You're lucky.
Yes. So,
You
so
really
you
wants
do,
to fight with me.
so
What
Sato.
point does Loki come
Yeah.
out? Does he see what Talia's doing?
Well, Artuk's kind of in the doorway at the moment.
Yeah,
We're gonna come
yeah,
back to all you guys. I just want to real quick give the floor to Sato here.
Okay.
Thank you for being patient. Sato,
Yes.
you feel a little bit better, so you can move a little bit better, but you're still really, really tired, man. Like, you all feel like you haven't slept in days.
Okay. Well, at this moment, Sato's just gonna call out to Artok and say, "Hurry up, your questioning, man. I want to check out downstairs, but I'm not leaving the staircase unguarded. So,
I'll come
Just
back.
in case this chick wants to beeline it down the stairs and head for the door. I don't want to. I want to make sure we can tackle her.
She looks at you and says, "Sir, I am not going anywhere. I have nowhere else to go.
That's all good and fine, but
I have betrayed those people.
words.
Chances are they want me dead."
I'm just gonna say words are easy. We'll see.
I'm going.
And she leans her head back down.
Now that Artok's back, though, Sato will nod to Artok and say, "You got her, eh?"
Just
And
sit back down and kind of wave him like to go. I got it.
all right, and then I want to go. I just gonna say to Artok, I just want to see if Toblin's actually here. He might have a more accurate story for us.
Yeah. So if you want to go ahead and head downstairs.
Yeah, I want to go see if Toblin's here and what he remembers about us getting here.
Hey, 1 sec here. Do the reveal.
Oh, that's right.
You're
level
just
up.
walking away without giving me a chance to react to you.
Basically.
I'm in a trance, dude.
There you go, Sato. If you want to move your guy over, can feel
Oh,
free.
Rude.
Homeland!
Whoa, what did I?
Yeah. So Sato, you see, as soon as you come down the steps there, and I can move your guy if you want.
Yeah, I got it.
Oh, nice. You see Toblin moving around the barrel. He sees you actually approach and kind of gives you a little hand up in the air and says, "Oh, you're finally downstairs. Ah, you've been up there a couple of days now. I thought you'd never wake up. Are your friends okay? Did you find your other friend?"
We're still missing our bard, but that's another story.
Oh, you mean that green guy?
Yeah.
Well, I thought I saw him. God, he brought you guys. He helped bring you guys back, and then he was off again. He said he had business with somebody in town. Didn't say much. Said that, got a drink. Took pretty much everything he had here, left some things behind, and took off. I guess you'll see him again soon. I don't know.
Really? So, Mipa, Azal, and this stranger up the stairs. It was just the three of them, or who else? Was there any more with them?
Yeah. Well, no one that I saw. Just the three of them. That little fella. He's trying to hide who he was. We all saw that tail sticking out back behind the cloak. We knew better.
Alright, I'm just imagining Meepa talking in his voice, like trying to be all mysterious and secretive and failing miserably.
Mipa's
Thank
voice
you for that
isn't
mental
subtle.
image.
Yeah, he didn't say much. He kind of had a loud, squeaky voice. Anyway.
Yeah,
that
I know.
girl
I know
up
you.
there, that female up there. What's her name? Zasira. She took good care of you all. Seemed like you were beaten up pretty bad. It's good to see you've got some kind of a assemblage of life going on here.
So you can personally vouch for her, Toblin.
Well, she came in with you, along with that little guy, your orc friend. They seemed all to be here to help you. I can tell you one thing. She hasn't left your side. She came down a couple of times to get some food and some drink and brought it up to you, but she has not left this inn.
Interesting. I'm gonna ask him for like I don't know, like a tray of glasses and a bottle of his best wine.
Oh, of course. Listen, take it easy. There was a fella in here a couple of days ago. He seemed a little suspicious.
What did he look like, and did he have a name?
He was tall, dark.
Handsome.
Couldn't really see. Nice. Couldn't really see underneath the cloak too much. Looked like he was wearing some kind of a mask. He came in, said a couple of words with somebody out in the corner table over there. Before I knew it, he was off.
No
Suspicious.
name, no
No
distinguishing
name.
marks.
Just a long black cloak. I'll tell you what, people don't usually pass by in this town without at least coming in and having a drink. Very peculiar.
Long black cloak, huh, Reeks?
What's that?
Long black cloak, huh, Reeks?
Long black cloak.
I know someone with a long black cloak.
Yeah, Patrice.
No, that's not who I was thinking of.
But this isn't her.
Oh, Patrice. I haven't seen Patrice about 3 days, 4 days. Haven't been here in a while. She probably headed back down south.
Where the clinic is.
Interesting.
Good.
What else is that?
Jamie.
That Sierra? Is that her name? Zasira?
Zasira, yep.
Oh my god.
What has she told you about where she found us, how she got us here? Has she communicated
No,
with
she
you at
didn't.
all?
She didn't say much. I definitely inquired. She seemed pretty quiet about it. She said that she saw things that I wouldn't want to hear about. She said that you all were looking for your friend, and you found her, just not the way you wanted to. And well, something about trials and memories and some kind
Alright.
of machine. I don't know.
Yeah, it's all the same jibber jabber she's been giving us upstairs. What do I owe you for the bottle of wine?
Nothing, friend. It's on the house. I hope
Thank
you feel
you, sir.
better.
Alright, I'm gonna take few glasses and the bottle of wine upstairs.
Sure.
Join back up with Artek and Loki.
Yeah. Okay.
I'm thinking the same thing. Jamie, I'm
Sato, you're
thinking the
giving me a
same
stroke.
thing.
What's the
It's
matter?
clear who that was.
Didn't ask who Mael was talking to.
I didn't ask what?
What
You
happened?
didn't ask. Okay, Toplin said that Mael went and talked to somebody in the corner, but you didn't ask who he was fucking talking to.
Oh, I
It's
thought it
gonna give me a
was.
stroke.
I thought it was the tall, dark cloak guy. Was it not?
Yes.
So the
tall
dark-
dark-
Yeah. It was. But for
I'll
the sake
admit,
of it,
I didn't make that connection either.
Oh,
It's
now that's
okay.
sorry.
for the sake of it, I'll say that he was talking to another tall, dark cloak.
Oh, well, that's
not
helpful.
my Al. Because I think I know who the other tall, dark cloak guy is, but it's not my Al, right?
But Mael was the
Well,
one
it's
doing the
hard to
talking,
know.
baby.
Yeah.
Yeah.
It's without me saying anything. I'll just sit here and be quiet.
Before
Does
I walk away, as I'm walking away from Toblin, I'm just gonna look back at him and goes, does the name Mael sound familiar to you?
Not one that I think I've heard. I hear a lot of names though. Maybe.
Did that tall, dark stranger cloak? Did he happen to have double-bladed knives at all? Like double-bladed daggers?
Come to think of it, he did. Something I felt very peculiar. A little, looked like red, some jewels or something, kind of, maybe on the hilt. I couldn't make it out. I could tell you one thing: that cloak of his was patched together in such a way that. Anyway.
And for sure, he was talking to our half-orc friend.
Oh well, the person that he was talking to, they didn't seem like they were the same build as your friend. You're talking about the green guy, right? That you guys came in here with.
Yeah.
By the way, when you see him, tell him, you gotta be careful around here. I mean, not to be that kind of person or anything like that, but his kind aren't really welcome. Not to a lot of the people around here.
They don't take kindly.
I believe he's aware, but that's his problem.
I haven't seen him. A couple.
So this other one was an orc as well. Another greenskin.
No, this This person had, I couldn't really make it out. He was very skinny, though. If it was even a he, hard to make out from the direction I was kind of moving around, serving lots of people at once. Before I knew it, he was gone. Both of them.
And you didn't ask any questions, Toblin? What's wrong with you?
Well, you know, when the place is booming and you got 16 people kind of, you know, ordering and demanding drinks, and you got a bard in the corner who doesn't really know how to play his instruments. Let's be honest. You know, it's kind of hard to keep track, but I will say, the other guy that he was talking to, yeah, I've seen him in here before. I bet you, sooner or later, he'll turn back up.
And what was he wearing?
Yeah, it was pretty dark in that corner. Just long black cloak.
Both of them in long black coats.
Yeah, a little different. But you know how it is these days. When you don't want to be seen, you wear a long black cloak.
It's
Sorry.
it's the medieval equivalent of cap with sunglasses.
It is.
Is there anything else you can think of that would help us recognize? We're probably gonna end up having to find these guys at some.
Well, say, what exactly happened to you all up there? You were gone for a little bit, and then you all came back all beat up. You looked half out of it when you came in here. I remember saying hey to you, and you looked at me, but you didn't say anything.
Our memories are fuzzy, to say the least. Last I remember, we were trying to rescue the blue-skinned girl Talia, and ended up being betrayed by one of these fellows that you see here in the corner of your bar. We were imprisoned in a cage, everything went black, and we woke up here.
They don't trust Toblin maybe a little too much.
I kind of trust Toblin.
I know, you do you.
It's all right. It's all right.
I trust Toblin with my life.
I'm gonna say, any other information, like anything that would help us, like we're on your side. You don't need this trash in your bar.
Yeah. Yeah, they're okay. Thank you. Sorry, guys. He says, I'll tell you what, you feeling better? There's a friend of mine I'd like you to talk to. Give it a little bit here, and I'll get him and I'll bring him over for you. I'll send him to you.
I say, much appreciated. Actually, as the sooner the better on that.
Yeah, he's actually in between, what can we say, jobs at the moment. So I think that we can arrange that, as well as a couple of problems in the area here. And I'm not sure if you heard, goblins everywhere. There's a pretty big bounty on their ears if you can collect enough of them.
I still have a goblin ear.
I've heard. Well, let this fellow know that we're in the market to do business, and seek us out as soon as you possibly can.
Of course. Another thing too, really kind of, all of us is kind of, well, that is to say, we're really kind of, we're worried about Mr. Rockseeker. I know you all just got back, but is there any chance, do you have any leads on that? Do you know where he might be?
We did find a goblin cave that we believed had prisoners of such. We found some horses with a saddle that looked to be of well-making, that very well it could have been his. It's on our to-do list. Let's just put it that way.
That's actually exactly what I was just thinking.
That's great. All right. Fair enough. I'll tell you, as long as you're looking for him, again, the rooms upstairs on that floor are yours.
Much appreciated, sir.
Miles was inquiring about you. said something about missing crates.
Yeah. I still have yes. Yes, I still have a favor pending for our good friend Miles.
Of course. Well, I'm sure he understands that you're held up, so to speak.
Yeah, I'll.
So you
hopefully
don't
explain
remember
it to him.
anything, do you? Nothing.
It seems not. I mean, at the moment, no.
Interesting. And just in that moment, Sato.
Oh,
1 second.
Uh-oh.
oh no.
1 second.
Music change is always ominous as fuck.
I didn't hear dice roll, so we're good.
Not necessarily. There's shit we don't remember.
1 sec. I'm sorry. Oh god.
No worries.
Map change, music change, Reeks, what the fuck?
Sato, you hear. You don't have to tell me a thing. We'll get it out of you one way or the other.
I had a feeling.
Around you, Sato, you see a very large room with bricks, rubble. Looks like lots of debris from above, and you hear sounds coming from the other side of the wall.
First thing I do is check, do I still got my halberd and my spider, or is all my shit gone again?
All you have is your great axe.
Because
great
it's a
axe is gone.
flashback!
Is this a flashback?
It could be. Or the bar could be a flashback.
Riggs, why are you fucking with my brain? This is so mean.
All right, Sato. Roll a 1d6 for me, please, sir. And while you're doing that, let me do that.
Oh no!
Ouch. That's probably not good.
Oh no!
There's
Would you
there's
roll a
6
one?
doors,
A one,
Sato.
yeah.
Sato, there's 6 doors.
Oh, I see that.
Oh
no!
no!
Oh no!
You hear a clinking sound, Sato. Clink, 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 catch. The door itself releases.
Interesting.
Oh,
So-
yeah.
And in
Am
that
I,
moment, we'll be right
yes.
back to Sato.
Oh god.
What the fuck is going on?
Telling you, it's flashbacks. In flashbacks, this is where we're gonna find out what happened to us in flashbacks, so that we can still progress the story.
Whew, I know this is ambitious. I'm gonna do my best.
No, this is great.
I just wish you could like preload music with certain maps so you could switch easier.
It's fine.
Sato, you are
Doing
still
great.
downstairs technically, but we're gonna cut to somebody else just for the sake of it.
Yeah, no, for sure.
All right, man.
I think Trix might be ready to do something. Unless you had someone else in
Cut to
mind.
Whoever he's gonna cut to.
All right. So, real quick, Talia,
Yes.
you are conscious, and you feel a presence about you that you didn't necessarily feel before. The floor is yours.
Well, I mean, I'm kind of still like I guess I come out of my trance here because I was kind of being controlled by other forces, and I mean, I don't really know what, like, as I come out of the trance, I'm just gonna kind of look around, lost and confused, and the purple glow kind of disappears from my eyes and my necklace, and I'm gonna look at Loki, just like I'm seeing him for the first time, and I'm gonna ask him to be like, "Are you real?" Like I'm reaching out for it, I'm afraid to touch him just in case he's not real. Like I'm just kind of like reaching out, but I hesitate.
I guess I'll just kind of like poke your knee, I guess.
So the
Like,
second
yep, I'm real.
the second that you touch me, I'm literally gonna like drop to my knees and wrap my arms like around myself and just start crying. Like
Oh,
just
no.
totally inconsolable, just like bawling.
But I glance over to Artok. Hey,
Kind of squat down on my haunches in front of her and just kind of like gently pat her shoulder and keep my arm there, just staring at her until she meets my gaze.
I'm gonna slowly look up at you.
Oh.
Where's the other one?
Who are you talking about?
Where's
Oh,
my L?
shit.
I don't
Oh,
know.
shit.
He told me to leave. He pushed me out of the cave. He said he was letting me go.
Are you okay?
I didn't
You
think I'd
good?
see any of you guys again.
We did our best to find you as quickly as we could, but we got sidetracked.
Yeah, and then stabbed in the back.
Yes. Also got betrayed. Again.
Look at Loki, it's like, yeah, your track record's not great, man.
In the middle of all of this, like, she's gonna jerk. Where's Lyric? Where is she?
I tried to talk to her earlier, but she wouldn't open the door. I'm sure
Oh.
you can go in.
I'm literally going to jump up and run to the door and just, like, bawling, just start banging on the door. Lyric, are you in there? Please, open the door!
At the sound of Talia's voice, I'm gonna kind of jerk out of, like, my mumbling. But I'm not gonna respond to Talia in common. I'm just gonna yell out in undercommon, "Go away!" And then I'm gonna go back to my mumbling.
I'm gonna barge
And it's
in.
a little vicious. It's a little vicious.
I don't care.
There's definitely that I was raised in a monastery of evil people and assassins fight to what I just said.
I don't care. I'm gonna, as soon as I hear your voice, I'm gonna push the door open. And I'm gonna run to
The
the
door
edge of your
opens.
bed and just, like, drop to my knees and kind of reach my hand out towards you.
And I grab the DM in the whisper room for a second.
Oh no.
Yes.
Oh no!
Talia's trying to glop and Lyric is being uncooperative.
I've been tortured. I don't know if you guys are real.
Neither do we! I low-key love the fact that Artok was nice and sweet and comforting, so he could try to ask where his chosen target is.
I love that too.
I don't know, dude. You saw
Like,
it. You let me go.
Pretty nice for our talk, but
Like, oh, I hope you're alright. Where is he?
stop crying. I need you to give me information right now.
Okay, dry those tears now. Where is he?
Oh shit.
I wish I had an answer for you. I actually, legitimately, me, the player, I don't know. I didn't know he was coming to the end.
Okay. Hold on, let me put my camera back.
Watching Twitch.
Alright, when I
You can't be nice. Oh, never mind.
hear and feel something come underneath the bed, I am going to shriek. And then reactively, I'm going to reach out and with one of my darts, stab whatever just came under the bed.
How?
All right. Roll a
These
hit.
the darts that are still poisoned.
No, this is not a
No.
poison dart. This is one I had
Okay.
hidden on my person.
Okay, well at least it's just a normal.
We won't ask where.
Do I roll this as
Yes.
a hand to hand or do I roll this as a dart?
Roll it as a hand, as a melee. Yeah.
Technically,
just
this
as
is
an
a melee.
unarmed?
Unarmed, yeah.
Okay.
Yeah, just rolled it. Yeah, roll a hit and see if
It's unarmed, but she has a
well,
dart.
17. Does 17 hit? Your armor class tally? I think pretty sure it does.
Yeah.
Okay. 4
Ouchie.
points.
See,
Four-
because that's bludgeoning, because it's
It
a
is
strike.
bludgeoning. Yeah, well, it wouldn't be bludgeoning, but we'll just say for the sake
Okay.
of it, piercing damage. As the dart actually catches the meat of between your thumb and your pointer finger, kind of the meat right there, it just kind of goes through.
Sorry.
Ouch.
Bam.
I'm sorry.
Ab.
I'm just gonna kind of jerk back, and I'm gonna retreat into like the corner here. Pretend that's the corner, like up against
Alright.
the wall, and just like curl up there and just like sit there rocking back and forth, waiting to see what happens next. Because now I'm doubly not sure I'm actually free. Loki said I was free. He said he was real. Artok acted like a nice, weird
You
version of
stabbed
Artok,
me.
and then you stabbed me, and I don't know what's happening.
Me. I am traumatized, and something I did not know what it was just reached under the bed at me, and I'm not okay. I'm in fight mode.
Goodness.
I'm
The talent-
gonna
Yeah.
look at the dagger and see that there's like actually blood on it.
You mean the dart?
The dart, yeah, dart, and I'm gonna see that there's actually blood on it.
Yes.
And I'm just gonna yell, I don't understand! Still uncommon, and undercommon. I don't know if anybody speaks it, but I'm yelling it.
What?
There is a moment, Lyric. Sorry, music. Was not entirely prepared for this part.
No,
Um,
I've done something to the Reeks.
You broke it. How dare. What? Oh, it's this shit.
Nice. So, there's a moment, Lyric, when the dart goes through Talia's hand, where you feel a pulse of energy coming from the necklace that was handed to you from Mael. You feel it, and there's a blue aura around Talia's shape that you can see. It's very bright. It lights up the entire corner of the room. And you can see there are multiple shifts to her. So when she moves to the right, you can see that there are 3 other versions of her that kind of catch and then lock into place. Almost like she is phasing between different planes.
After him?
What?
Fuck?
This is not helping the Lyric trauma confusion, by the way. And at this point, she's kind of like almost crying and just keeps saying over and over to herself, I don't understand. I don't understand. I don't understand. Like, she's
in a
fucked,
language
you guys.
that probably none of us can speak.
A
Yay.
language none of you can speak that I literally hate the sound of, and I'm saying it anyway because I am that fucked up.
Doesn't Artok have comprehend? Oh wait, that's a spell he has to cast,
Feel-
isn't it?
Your artifact vibrating, as well as you see this kind of light blue around it, as well as Talia's hanging around her neck. You can see hers is also radiating like a light blue energy around the outside edge of it. You seem to be connected in some way. Feel free to communicate with one another without words, as you see fit.
Without words?
Without words.
Y'all have been doing this for like a month now.
No, we've been
Yeah, I
talking with
know, but
words.
now we're free. Now we're
I mean, like you, the players, have been doing this for a month now. You
Yeah.
think you'd be used to it.
Well, but this is without words,
Okay.
though. Before
Yeah.
we had
No.
words.
Without words. Yeah.
so we can't speak to each other via mind, but we're mind linked up anyway.
Yeah. So in other words, you
Okay.
guys can go ahead and talk with words, but it'll be to you guys
Or are we
an
just
instant.
like communicating feelings?
Empathy, essentially.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Exactly.
Okay.
It's not like you just
Alright,
feel each other's feelings.
Yeah. Exactly. Yeah.
Okay. From Lyric, it's just like terrified, confusion, a lot of trauma.
So what Talia kind of is, in response to that is going to send back like feelings of trust, of homecoming, of safety. Of
Wait, can they use words or like it has to be feelings?
Well, they can use words to explain what they're trying to send.
Oh,
But
okay.
it is
So they
feeling.
can't actually hear
You're
each other's
sending
like voices.
Right.
concepts.
Okay, gotcha.
Right.
Yeah.
Understood.
just
Sorry, I
feelings
didn't
of like
explain it very well.
trust
Okay.
and safety and just like a little bit of like maybe the smell of the ocean or the salt water that she usually smells like because she's a genasi. Just like
I love that.
it's Talia, it's Talia, it's Talia, it's me, I found you. Like
Like, there's this feeling that she wants to trust you, wants to come out to you, but like there's this wall of betrayal right there. Like she doesn't know if she can still trust you.
so you're gonna feel back sadness, regret, understanding, and just like feelings of like longing, like come back to me, back.
Okay. Can I physically do something now, Reese?
Sure.
Okay, I'm going to like slowly climb out from underneath the bed. And I'm just gonna look at Talia. And I'm gonna look down at the dagger, the dart, and I'm gonna put it away. And I'm gonna mumble sorry.
I'm just gonna kind of
time in common.
Hold my arms open like for a hug.
Okay, I'm gonna go hug her. I'm
Yay!
gonna collapse on top
Nice.
I'm gonna collapse on Talia, just like bawling my fucking eyes out, you guys. I'm just like pure sobs. Just sobs.
Me and Lyric are gonna sit over here and have a
hear
good
this?
cry.
Out in the main
I'm
room.
gonna have a good cry.
Can Loki and I hear this out like outside the door?
The sobs?
Yeah.
Probably. Yeah.
Kind of look at Loki like, what did she do to her?
We're
gonna
both
shrug,
crying.
And then I'm gonna reach into my pocket and show him the note and try to ask him if he can make anything of it. Because I can't remember Jack.
Or what was the note? What the note say again? It was like, you can't forget.
What was it again, Riggs?
I must never forget. I must not forget. I must never forget.
And then there was like a symbol with it or something, right?
Nope.
No.
Oh yeah. Sorry, there was a. It looked like a well, it was a scribble, a rough scribble of a pixie.
Okay.
Could be
Just
mistaken
looked
for
at
a
him and I was like,
butterfly.
you think this is
For a butterfly, yeah.
about the one we saw in the cage before that bastard sold us out?
I don't know. I was hoping it would ring some bells with maybe you, anything.
No, nothing.
I'm
Coming to
recalling
mind.
nothing.
I don't remember anything. And I asked, I asked Loki, can I borrow it real quick?
Yeah. Yeah.
I take it and I show it to Zasira. I was like, does this mean anything to you?
She takes it, looks at it. She looks back at Loki, hands it back to him. Yeah. This is the creature.
The one I couldn't save?
When we were leaving that place, there was a moment where I looked back at you, and you were staring into some place, and all you kept saying was, "I must not forget. I must never forget." You said it over and over. You asked for a piece of parchment. You were afraid you were going to forget.
Shit, and I did.
I gave you one. You wrote this down.
Oh,
So hearing
thank
that,
you.
I'm gonna open up my spell book and just start looking for any notes I might have scribbled, which probably aren't any in there, but looking for any thing I might have left myself.
Sure. So I would say roll a.
You could
That's
just
where I
roll
would.
a 1d20.
Pretty clever, Artok. Pretty clever. Roll a perception check, man.
Okay.
God damn it, Bruce.
So it's definitely where Artok would have written it down. Perception.
Oh,
God, 21.
Nice.
it's a nice check. All right. So flipping through your enduring spellbook, Artok, you can see, you instantly notice right away. There's some kind of like damage, not damage, but you could tell like there's some wear on the kind of lower part of the spine of the spellbook itself, like it was dropped from like a height or something.
Isn't it supposed to be like resistant to that?
It
stuff?
is. Well,
Okay.
so yeah, so it can't be burnt or destroyed with water or anything like
Okay.
that.
Okay.
But yeah, you just see kind of like it's not damaged. You just kind of see like a little blemish. Like you could see it wasn't there before. Like it had to have been dropped or something from a pretty significant height, like onto a hard surface for it to make that kind of a scratch. But it is not damaged otherwise. So you open the book, and all the way at the very end of the book, on the very last page, up on the top, you write. You have a pen?
Yep, I got it.
All right. Here, let me find it.
I mean, he wrote.
Yes.
He wants me to write it down though.
All right.
Yep.
The switch that remains is at the sacrificial temple. The obelisk.
Hold on 1 sec.
Yeah,
The
I'll spell it for you.
Like, I saw that.
my
which check,
fingers
fuck you.
have all been broken, so writing's a little slow.
It's all good.
Okay.
Oh, so it's OBL.
Yep.
IGA.
Yep.
SK. Obelisk.
Okay.
Is emotion made physical manifestation.
Oh,
It
What?
must be destroyed. Underlined.
And this is in my handwriting?
Yes. That's what you see.
I show it to Loki. And I'm assuming I wrote it in Draconic, so I translate it for him.
Damn, nice roll, by the way.
Sorry
have-
if I fucked something up for you.
No, it's great.
I have no idea what that could possibly mean.
Oh, me neither. Okay. Again, that's the switch that remains is at the sacrificial temple. The obelisk is emotion-made physical manifestation. It must be destroyed.
Obelisk.
rar.
It's pronounced obelisk.
No, he spelled it
No.
differently.
No.
No, this is spelled funky.
Yeah,
This has
is
a G in it.
this is a weird word.
I asked Zasira if that means anything to her.
Oh,
Never-
sorry. I was
That's
like
okay.
waiting. I'm like,
That's you, buddy.
she says, she looks at you and she turns her head from side to side. Maybe it has something to do with the machine, or maybe what my family is after. I don't know.
Oh?
Look annoyed that I didn't get the answer I wanted, out of it, but I don't say anything.
She says, she looks at you both, and she says, "It will all all of this will come to light, I'm sure. Your memories will return, I'm sure, in time. Let's hope.
Hope.
Yeah. All right. We are
I
going
do
to.
something?
You may actually.
I think Trix is ready to move now.
Yeah.
Although, is she able to walk?
She can certainly try. I have
I mean,
to
I
say
did.
it once
I
per
did
session.
feel her.
so
I did heal her.
Yeah,
Yeah.
but
It hurts,
how
but
many
you can walk.
hooves?
You're in the same position as Sato was.
Okay.
You're pretty pain. You're in a lot of pain.
Because that whole thing with Talia is going to be like, what the fuck is going on?
Mhm.
Do I see my cloak nearby?
Yes.
You said where exactly did you say the burns were at? Just the legs?
They're all up your legs. Yeah, they're
Okay.
like they're not really up past your legs. They're just around your legs and really on the bottom of your hooves and stuff.
So like I was walking through fire.
Yes.
Joy! That's going
Yeah.
to be fun to relive at some point.
Yes, it will. Sorry, it's sinister, isn't it? It's like morbid.
Yes. I'm going to put on my cloak because we're in public now.
Yeah.
And I take it that putting on the boots would be a bad idea.
You can try.
Okay, what happens if I try?
I would probably ask you to roll a dexterity check. So go ahead and do that.
Because I'm wondering if the boots would make it better or worse. Oh,
22. So you manage to just slip the boots on in such a way where the hooves themselves, the bottom of them, remain together.
Okay, then boots might be a good idea.
Yeah, I see your expressions. You heard me right. You're in bad shape,
Owie.
Trix.
And then I'm going to attempt to hobble out into the hallway to see what the fuck is going on.
Yeah. So you can see Loki and Artok in front of you, along with Zesir. And you may say whatever you'd like.
Also, I did not close the door here, so the door
Okay.
into this room.
At this point, actually, before I step out, I'm going to stealth because trauma.
You're gonna stealth?
He
Yes.
wouldn't notice her then?
But depends
Wow.
on if he allows me to and how good my roll is.
Roll a stealth check.
Disadvantage or normal?
So roll a stealth check with disadvantage,
Okay.
because you're really hurt. Yeah, you try and stealth up, Trix. You take 2 steps and you fall right on your face. You don't take any damage,
Owie.
but everybody heard it on the floor.
Thump.
Thump. Yeah. As a matter of fact, you fall right in front of.
Ow.
You just look out, guys. You're looking at the doorway, and you just see Trix just fall.
Ow.
So I guess that kind of interrupts my sobbing just a little bit. I just kind of raise my head up from where I've had it buried in Lyric's
And you
hair.
would probably see the tail kind of at least flop to the side and kind of twitching angrily.
Well, see, that's the thing. I haven't consciously seen your tiefling
I
form,
know.
so I don't know what that is. But I'm gonna see it, and I'm gonna jerk away and scooch backwards, trying to get really far in the corner, thinking,
It's
"Oh
like
God, it's a
angry
trick! It's a trick!"
tail.
I know, but to me, it's scary. I don't know what that is.
Yeah.
I'm gonna kind of scooch away from everything, but I'm gonna try to drag Lyric with me away
haven't
from
seen
the
her
door.
Purple
No.
like this and stuff.
Mm-mm.
Yeah,
I am not going to see any of this, obviously, but I'm definitely going to go towards Trix to try and help her back up again.
I'm dragging.
Oh, nice.
I'm trying to drag you away from the door, Lyric. By the way, I don't know if you heard
Okay,
me.
So-
I sniffle and kind of look up at the door, and I see Trix over there, and I'm like, Trix! and I'm gonna stand up and go run over to her.
Oh, nice.
Is
Loki.
Talia going to allow that?
I'm just gonna
Does
curl up
Ellie
in the
have
corner.
choice?
Oh. Loki, you instantly notice the bottom of Trix's hooves.
They're in
because,
boots. You would
well,
see the legs though, probably.
I would say one of them probably came off. We'll just say one of them came off when you fell. Slipped out. You can see the bottom of her hooves are in bad shape. Something that you might be able to help her out with.
Much owie.
Aww, my baby.
God, she look awful.
You can see her burns.
We have
so.
got to get you. We have got to get you fixed up.
I think Talia already did a little bit, but it still hurts.
So I came over here. Do I see how burned and
Yes.
fucked up she is?
She's like badly burned.
Oh my god, Trix, what happened?
Oh no!
I don't know
crying.
either.
I don't
Don't
even know
cry!
if you're
I'm
real.
gonna cry! I'm trying really hard not to cry!
But she just kind of balls out. I don't even know if this is real.
All right, Artok. We're going to come back to you in just a sec. But we're gonna go to Sato if you're there.
I am.
Thank you for being patient.
Oh my shit!
I hope you're ready, my friend.
Oh. So much.
Theo's gotta
Yeah, hang on.
One
Let me get to the screen.
Are
here.
you not entertained?
Is this how you decided to implement the Sato in a Coliseum bit?
No, my first question is: am I still at 6 hit points, 13
No.
hit points, or full?
You are. So how this is gonna work? You are at max hit points. You still have 2 temporary hit points on top of that. Okay, so that's like
Yeah,
your
okay.
shield, right? So you have your great axe because I think that's what you chose when I asked
Yes,
you
I
what
did.
weapon you wanted to go.
Yeah,
Okay,
yeah.
so you're gonna have that and all of your stuff that come with that. So you have all of your stuff to start.
Okay.
All of your stuff. You just don't have your javelin. You don't have, you have lightning. You don't have any of
Yeah.
your other stuff. You just have your axe.
Got it.
So it's time. It's time. It's time to.
All right. Let's fuck this motherfucker up.
Welcome to the Thunderdome. All right. Let me. All right. 1 second here.
These people have a very odd concept of torture. I don't like it.
Now, would I still have my compass in my belt, or did they take that out too?
You have your compass.
Okay.
Yeah. You all have your artifacts now.
Oh,
Oh boy.
that's the music.
About to
All
get
right.
real.
So the ogre in front of you, he stands up straight. You can see half of his innards are now outards. He has
lovely.
spears sticking in him, one on the upper shoulder, like kind of straight down into it, maybe 2 feet into his midsection. And then he has a couple of arrows sticking out of his left shoulder, you can see. He instantly charges at you.
All right.
We don't need to roll initiative here, because as soon as he hits you, you're going to go ahead and go, and we'll just do it that way.
I can't be surprised. I don't believe.
You can't be? Oh, really? Let me see. Gain an edge when you dodge away.
That just can't be surprised.
You have advantage
maybe
on
it's-
dexterity saving throws. Yeah,
Yeah,
so
this is traps and spells. Yeah.
Do you have something
that is
else
traps.
that you're thinking of? Maybe you like the wrong thing?
I
think that would be
no,
like
I
the
was thinking.
alert
Well, there's also the
feat,
alert,
right?
but we haven't got another.
Yeah.
Okay,
Well, that's
so
okay.
yeah,
I'm
that
gonna-
is. This does say traps and spells, or well, such as traps. Effective.
So I'm gonna go ahead and roll to hit with advantage. That's a 17. That's a 9. So we'll take the 17. The 17 hits, correct?
17 and he just hit.
All right. Let me. All right, so he's going to raise up his Morning Star in his hand, which you can actually see he was dragging behind his right arm. He lifts it up, and as he starts to, you can see the chain lengths are thick and heavy. There's like 6 or 7 of them. And as he starts to raise it, the bottom of it you can see is a giant iron ball with different pieces of jagged metal attached to it in the bottom. Oh, dude, I'm sorry for making you wait. I don't have my right dice out.
No, it's all good.
Have special dice?
I need my D8s.
They've been trained.
Special day.
All right. Oh, 14.
14. So that's
It's 14
12.
points of bludgeoning damage.
Ow.
Is that Is that? No, that's not. So this is the first
Not
attack.
half, yeah.
It's not sneaked or anything. Yeah. So it's 14. As the edge of the Morning Star comes down and just catches the very edge of your ankle and rips a big chunk from the bottom of your left ankle.
okay.
believe
So
it's
that
your
would
left
put me at 33. Is that correct? 2
Let's see.
temporary hit points plus 12 minus
Yes.
45 minus 12. Yeah.
Yep, 33.
Got it. All right. I would like to rage.
You got it.
Now, is he closer to me? How did he hit me from so far away, or can he hit me?
Oh, he's on you.
Yeah.
My bad.
Okay. I am going to begin by raging, of course. And then, hang on, I got a button for rage here. Yeah. Then I'm going to swing at him recklessly with my axe.
Okay.
Sorry, checking some boxes here. Ooh, 13 to hit.
13 does hit, actually.
Oh,
He has
nice.
a really low AC, yeah.
So he
All
takes 12 damage, and then I am going to...
So he takes 14 because he's undead, right?
Oh, 14, yes, plus 2 versus undead, so 14.
You're welcome.
Thank you. Thank you. Then I'm going to give up my movement and pull my compass out.
Oh, I love it. I love it.
And I'm going to point my compass at him and utter a really cool phrase under my breath that I haven't come up with yet.
No,
We gotta hear it. We gotta say it.
no.
I've had to
Alright,
say everything.
On right now.
I was just going to say, so as Sato begins to hold up his compass, it glows with a golden orange light. All the magnetic things in the room start to rumble around and shake on the floor. Pieces of steel shaking around on the floor, Sato, that you start to see. There's a large pulse of energy. I have to now roll a DC 12. Oh, on the floor it goes. That's excellent, eh? And I roll a 3.
Oh, nice.
So, the ogre zombie is encased in some kind of an orange field, Sato, that you're observing. He can't move at all.
Nice. I will once again, so that's his turn forfeited. So I will once again smash him with my obsidian great axe.
Yes. Go ahead and roll to hit with advantage.
Yeah, that would be a 17.
17. Nice. So 15, 16, 17. That's 19. points of
19 damage.
Still think his power shouldn't work unless he says words.
3.
And then I'll, yeah, I think that's the way.
You can
and
give us
then-
something, dude.
Do it, man.
You
Kick
can
that
change
ass.
it later, but give us something now.
And then I'm
Power of
going
Grayskull.
That's copyright.
Yes. I'm here for it.
That is copyrighted, yeah. Well, I mean, whatever I say is going to be copyrighted.
You could say smite. You could say fuck
By the
you.
power of Grey, dude.
Fuck you.
I can say, lick my balls, motherfucker.
Yeah,
That
you could
works.
say that.
That's
That would
fantastic.
fit with your character.
That would also feel like
I'll say, lick my balls, matey.
God.
I love it. All right.
Sure
Fantastic.
you don't mean Patrice.
So are you just moving to there?
Yes. Yes.
All right.
I want to force this guy to waste.
Okay. Let me see here real quick. Before we go to his turn, Sato.
Yeah.
Music to have music.
Tell you, they need to give you the option to just like instantly switch between sets of music and maps.
I wish that there was like a button that you could
Presets?
just hit to link two together and have it fade between stuff like that. But it's okay. I could do all this with faders on my end, but I just don't want to hook it all up. Not right now, anyway. Eventually, definitely. Anyway, okay. So Artok.
Yes.
Sorry, Sato. I know. We'll get back to it.
Yeah, all good.
Yes.
All right. I would like to give you the floor after your revelation.
With the book?
Yeah.
I don't know. What do I do with like what I had written down?
Uh-huh.
Also, me sobbing on the floor, Lyric sobbing on the floor, poor Loki attempting to figure out what the fuck to do.
Kind of looking at them.
Oh, yeah, curled up in the
Watching
corner.
Loki, like, not really sure how to handle this. Not really been in this situation, so I just turn back to Zira. Kind of pretend it's
Does
not happening.
And does not
Yeah,
exist.
let's not get in the middle of this situation.
Such compassion.
I conjure up my crossbow.
Yeah.
And I'm not pointing it at Zasira, but I just tell her, like, all right, we're gonna, like, directing her with it, kind of like point, like, to the stairs, like, okay, I feel like I haven't eaten in days, and I definitely need a drink hearing all this. So let's go downstairs. And then I'm gonna kind of direct her to go down the stairs, and I'll follow behind her.
Yeah. I love it. So yeah, you guys absolutely make your way downstairs. And for the sake of this,
Okay, bye.
you see Sato standing at the table, the bar here. Toblin's kind of walking around behind the bar, and Sato seems to kind of in a daze at the moment when you walk up. When you walk up to the bar,
Daniel's not home.
Gonna
right now.
direct Zasira to sit down at one of the bar stools. I still have my crossbow kind of in front of me on the table, on the bar, kind of pointed not at her, but kind of in the similar direction. And I just tell Toblin 3 glasses and a bottle of whiskey. And I'm kind of look at Sato and see if he's like aware or
so
he's just kind of tired or spacing out.
he's kind of standing up with his forearm kind of on the bar, standing up straight, and he's kind of looking off at the distant wall, the back wall of the bar, just kind of gazing.
I'll shake him, like I'll put my hand on his shoulder and just kind of give him like a shake.
Yeah, sure. He comes too. Sato.
What? Hey.
You okay there, buddy? You were kind of staring off into space.
I was just fighting a big, hulking undead beast. Quite confused.
Oh, you were just sitting at the bar staring at Toblin. I think you were freaking him out a little bit.
Yeah, I don't know if that was a memory flash or what's going on, but our consciousness is definitely not all there.
So Toblin walks up. Hey, nice to see ya. Up and moving around. Well, you don't look too bad this morning or this evening, or what time is it? He looks over out the window. Oh, I'd say it's probably about 2 a.m.
Oh, okay.
Not a lot of guests tonight.
We all woke up in the middle of the night?
You did.
Weird.
Well, I
Love
look
it.
at Toblin and I say, look, how about we get some food and some whiskey?
Yeah.
All whiskey and
Yeah.
3 glasses.
glad
Sato's
you're-
gonna
Food
kind
for all
of
three
snap
of us,
up
please.
and say, I got a bottle of wine here.
Yeah, well, we'll need that too.
All right, well, we'll go get you the good stuff. Hang tight. And Toblin goes in the back, comes back out, slams down a couple of glasses. Says, "I'm glad you guys made it out of there. Got your friend out of there. So I see you made your acquaintance here with Miss Droth here." Tips his head to her, and she tips her head back.
Yeah, we've met. So is she who she says she is? Who do you know this person to be, Toblin?
Oh, well, they kind of look at each other. She smiles a little, looks down to the ground. Well, I've gotten her out of trouble a couple of times, I could say that. Walks over, grabs the bottle, grabs a couple of glasses, pours it in. She had quite a time before joining up with you all. Made her way to some bad groups, some bad circles, you could say.
Bad juju.
Seems like she's found good company these days now, I'd say.
Oh.
He hands you all the glasses, takes one for himself, and raises it up to the three of you.
I just raises it back, just throws it back, puts
Throws
down.
it back. Yep. Everybody throws.
Definitely
Yeah,
needed a drink.
Sato will definitely have a drink being at 13 hit points here. So.
Nice. So everybody here gains 10 hit points.
Ooh.
Alcohol gives you hit points?
Well, this
It
stuff
is when you're Sato and Artok.
This stuff does. Remember he grabbed the good stuff from the back?
Oh, that's right.
Yeah.
So
That
what?
seems like
But
cheating.
Was I down at all? I knew I had
Alright.
like bruises and stuff, but that put me up to full.
Yeah, you are up to you're up to full now. Yeah.
All right, I got to keep track of multiple different hit points here.
I know.
got it.
I'm sorry.
Our temporary hit
I'll
points
get
are gone, right? That we had.
Well, yeah, they are now. Yeah. Yeah, you're back up to what is it? 29 for you, Artok, I think.
Not 19.
19.
My max.
That's
Yeah.
right. Yeah, so you're up to
Oh,
19.
squishy.
That puts 23 for me.
Yep.
In the bar world.
In the bar world, I love this. This is great. All right. Did you say 23?
Yeah.
So I look at the Sierra and I look at Toblin. I said, "Well, Toblin seems like a straight shooter. If it's good enough for him, good enough for me." And I just disperse my crossbow.
Nice. She looks over and she kind of she looks over and she says, "Do you know?" And she kind of wipes her finger around the outside edge of the glass. This is the second time that you and I have had to have this discussion.
It's kind of dead, like straight face. I'm not surprised at that.
She
Kind of a very straightforward personality like that. I'm aware of it. It's a little grating on others. I get it, but it works.
Great.
Well,
That's
we're
a good
here
word.
now. She says, "Toblin." He pours some more out of the special glass. So you can see the bottle itself is a purple, kind of a smoked purple glass. When the light hits it, you can see just little glimmers
What is
of
it with
red.
you tonight in purple?
I don't know. I
My
like
ring.
purple.
Purple's a great color.
Hell
I like
yeah.
purple.
Actually, I picked my own color, so
It's true.
that
so
was a
he
coinky
pours
dink.
it. Pours you all three another one. Zasira lifts up her glass once again to you all and takes a drink. You all regain 10 more hit points.
Ooh, interesting.
I'll just enjoy it. I don't need any more hit points.
See
Unless you give
though.
me temporary hit points, I'll take those.
Fluffy says hello, by the way.
Hi, Fluffy.
He was demanding attention.
We'll probably give you some of those at some point here.
So
Toblin's
as Sato's feeling a little better after having a few drinks, he's I'm assuming my pain is numbing. I'm gonna turn to Artok and say, I had a discussion with Toblin here. He did make notice of a caped person sitting in the corner of the bar talking to another person. Now, one of the people did have Mael's weapons, his red jeweled double-bladed knives.
Well,
Short swords.
if it walks like a backstabbing bastard and carries weapons like a backstabbing bastard, probably a backstabbing bastard.
Wow.
So, I was in the
Being
middle
like,
of. Yeah, I was in the middle of question Toblin here and kind of spaced out for a moment. Still think we should try to find out if anybody knows where this Mael motherfucker took off to.
Oh yeah,
We've got a lot of
I'm not done with
questions
Mael yet.
Blood Eagle. he definitely betrayed us.
We're gonna have
And left us to rot in a cell.
I think he was playing.
Have
board
you
games.
remembered anything else about it? I show him my book and tell him what's
Well-
written in it, and this is all I found.
I just
Go
had a
for it.
memory of fighting an undead beast while locked in a room. I seem to have snapped out of that now, but
Well, that would
besides
explain
that,
why you
no.
look like hell.
It was it was weird. It's like I was there and then I was here.
Look
I'm
at
not
this
sure
here.
what
Does
to
that,
say
does that sound like anything that happened, or
They do who?
I've said that to Zasir. Does that sound like something that happened to Sato, or just did he just pass out?
I would say by the marks that the state that I found you in, you were anything could have been taking chunks out of you. It makes sense.
Well, whatever that is, I survived it. I'm more concerned on any information you have on what Mael was saying while he was here and where he's going. Any clue?
So, this Mael character you're talking about, what's he look like?
The one you described with the double-edged swords, red gems, black cloak. He was sitting at the table. You described him. It's definitely who we're talking about.
Okay. I can't imagine who that other fellow was who was talking to her, or she. It's hard to say. Very, very thin.
Did either of
kinda
them make
scratches his
mention
chin.
of any travels, any place that they might be going?
It was so loud in here that night. Here, let me do something quick.
Goblin should roll a memory check.
Ah, fuck! I keep dropping it on the floor. What is going on with me tonight? All right, one more time.
Need to
That's
retrain your
two.
dice.
Wow.
Reason-
I love it, Jamie. That's great.
I don't like it. I don't fucking like it.
I just love how the Revenge Squad TM is all downstairs plotting.
So he puts his hand on his chin and he closes his eyes for a second, real tight. He thinks about it, and he says, No, I don't think. Maybe those good-for-nothing red brands might know. It's hard to say.
Oh, what?
Red brands. With, the old grandma who they're harassing,
Yeah, those are the
like Sartok.
those gang of ruffians that kind of mess the town up here. They think they own the place, but they really don't. So,
Are any of them still in town?
oh, they're always somewhere.
And these people would know or be associates of this Mael and his other dark-cloaked companion?
Well, the only thing I'd say to that is these folks usually wear a red cloak. They're very distinguishable. They kind of use it as some kind of hierarchy or something, like some kind of nobility, but they're not nobility. They're just outlaws thinking that they are some kind of a higher order within the ranks. Well, nonetheless, you could always tell them by their red cloaks.
All right, I'll turn to Artok and goes, well, that gives us something to look for. That could be a lead to finding Mael and really finding out what happened to us.
And if anything, we can help out that sweet old lady. Look at
yeah.
I forget her name.
The old
I wrote it
lady
down
that
on
you missed out on last time. I know it.
yes.
Greta.
Greta, there you go. Yeah.
I bet you Greta's experienced.
Oh my god.
Toblin just starts walking the other way.
Before he goes, like,
Don't blame
Oblin,
him.
do you have my any news on my special order?
Oh, I do. Your pipe.
Yes, my pipe.
So, it just so happens that the trader that I usually talk to about these things was just here about 3 days ago. And I gave him your order, and he should be back within a fortnight.
2 weeks. I got the
Wow.
shakes, man.
He makes his way here from the far east, across the marshlands out that way. It's kind of a treacherous journey, so it takes him a little bit of time. But you know what? In the meantime here, and we'll go ahead and roll again for this. A 4. Wow. This
Power
Dice.
roll.
I know. My last one was a 2.
Maybe that one needs to go in timeout for a while.
Maybe I need like Bailey's dice jail, man. That's what I need.
It's like just like Lyric's horny jail.
Fuck you.
So Toblin,
Mariah's horny jail.
Toblin goes down to the bottom shelf, Artok, down to the very bottom, and he pulls out this tiny little wooden box and sits it on the bar, and he pushes it towards you. And he says, "I'll tell you what. Until we get yours in, go ahead and use this. This is my old one." And he walks away.
Very gratefully,
So,
I'll
in the box
pack it and start
is
smoking.
a little pipe, a little short, but nonetheless a pretty nicely made pipe, made out of some kind of hardwood from something that you don't really recognize, like blacks and browns, kind of swirled together. You see, like there's a whole kit to clean it, and it just so happens to be a little pouch of smells like pretty decent tobacco in there.
Very carefully gonna pack up the pipe, and
Yeah,
I'll pull out my little pouch of embers,
I love it.
and then kind of
Oh,
use one to light it.
and it sparks right up, no problem. And the ember itself stays lit. It does not cool at all. You'll notice that you put it in there to ignite the fire, and you leave it in there, and it just creates a nice slow burn.
Perfect.
I will say, for the sake of it, roll a dexterity check. So we'll see if you burn your fingers.
Okay. Oh, hold on. My character sheet's not loading. There you go. Dexterity.
Oh, no.
So you manage to pull it out from the little leather case and kind of put it into your pipe, but it burns pretty bad. It doesn't hurt, like it doesn't take hit points away, but you're gonna have a little mark on your finger there for a couple of days. It's gonna be a little sore.
No
Like-
wondering what the fuck Artok lost.
But it's burning, and it's good, and it's good smoke, and
Yep.
it's pleasant.
It just visibly relaxes a little bit.
Yeah, and a nice thin layer of smoke kind of sits in one specific level throughout the entire lower edge of the inn here, as it kind of lofts around the room in one thin layer. You can see the light kind of glinting off of it from the fire. All right, Loki.
Oh,
Yes.
yes.
It has been a
sobbing
minute.
Tricks,
Yeah,
crying Lyric, cowering Talia.
yeah.
Loki is the only currently
Loki.
sane one.
For Loki.
For now, I think.
Until he remembers about his poor horn.
Oh no, there's a music change. That's not good.
Oh.
Oh no.
So Loki, you see Trix badly burned, In your eyes, in any other normal circumstances, something like this would put somebody on their back. No one would be able to walk. But Trix seems rather resilient. This is surprising to you, considering how burnt she actually is.
What really surprises me is that I'm supposed to be fire resistant. How the fuck did I get burned in the first place?
Yeah, I know. Yep.
That's how much damage you took.
Yeah, you were really in the fire.
That's kind of terrifying.
Resistant
Yeah.
does not mean proof.
That's
I
It
true.
just
know.
means resistant, which means you had to have been in there a while, right? In order to. So, Trix, you get a little bit of a hint standing here.
I thought I was on the floor still.
Or, sorry, on the floor. When you fell, you get the slightest hint that you helped somebody.
What the hell?
You can feel it. It's like right in the corner of your mind. Like there's a wall around it, and it's really hard to see, but you can see that something you've done had a positive effect for somebody else.
I don't know what I'm supposed to do with this information. I'm glad to have it, but I don't know what to do.
Yeah. Lyric. My friend, Lyric.
Oh no.
Let me. I know. No. 1 sec.
Mysterious, thin, frail. Don't know if it's a guy or girl creature that Mael was talking to. Yeah, thanks for that.
You don't
Hopefully
know
still
that.
hasn't seen me as a changeling. I'm still a changeling, you guys. I'm still hanging out, and my looks like a corpse form. It's great.
Well, apparently I came into
I
the
look like an
inn
alien.
with no disguise whatsoever.
I came in covered in. Okay, why did Sato get patched up, but nobody bothered to take the cobwebs off of me?
I haven't seen you with the
I'm
I'm
cobwebs yet.
also wondering
You
how
stab
Azel
people?
and the chick and Meepa managed to carry all of us inside. Did they bring us back one at a time, perhaps?
I guess we'll find out.
It is all quite suspicious.
Oh shit! Hold on 1 sec.
Maybe they
Maybe
brought
some
us
of
back
us
on a
walked-
wagon and then carried us up 3 at a time.
That's fair.
Speaking of which, Sato grabbed that bottle of wine, which he was going to bring upstairs for everybody with glasses,
Sure.
Yeah, I know.
which I didn't play out because I actually kind of forgot for a second. So Loki, Trix, and Talia, and Lyric are all still upstairs. So I'm going to actually bring
Yeah.
the bottle of wine with 4 glasses, give it to them.
Oh, perfect. Fantastic. That's actually cool. That'll lead us well. So you all make your way upstairs.
Well, I'm just grabbing the bottle. I don't if Artok wants to come, but I'm grabbing the bottle.
I'll
with
just
the 4
follow, just
Yeah.
puffing away.
Sure.
What do we do about this?
I'll come with you.
I just kind of nod my
If
head.
it makes you
towards
feel
the
better, I'll come
stairs.
with you.
I'm still not comfortable letting this one out of our sights. I mean,
Well, let's have a
if you're all right, we'll figure it out. But in the meantime,
She comes up willingly. She says, "Remember, you still have my weapons."
That's true.
I think I just left him on the floor.
Yeah. Just like
All
lean
right.
him up against. So, yeah.
I'll come right up to Loki and I'm gonna hand him 4 glasses and tell him to pass them down the line.
You do realize I'm still laying on the floor crying, as is, and Lyric
Or
is
5
laying on the floor
glasses.
crying next to
Hop
me.
hears everything. It's fine.
Yeah, sorry. Where I don't see Trix's. Oh yeah, I see her. Okay, yeah, 4 glasses. I'll pass 4 glasses to Loki and say pass 3 to Trix. Tell her to pass it on to
Oh,
Lyric and Talia.
Nice.
place to do that yet.
Well,
Just
Squat
all
down
gonna
next
drink, it's
to
gonna be fine.
Trix and say,
Talia's kind of not.
"This'll help. It's medicine." Just like my grandma used to have.
That's right.
Says a lot about your grandma.
I remember my baby bottle tasted kind of like this.
Okay, but wait
God.
though. Before y'all came up, there was like, okay, Lyric, something. So what was happening with Lyric
What's-
before you
what's
guys came up the
happening with
stairs?
Oh yeah, go ahead.
This is okay. This is okay. I'm gonna let this play out first because I'm gonna do some stuff.
That
I'm
sounds
gonna
so
I'm
goddamn
gonna see
ominous.
that Loki's taking care of Trix, and I'm gonna nod at her and go, "Just drink it, honey." I'm gonna get 2
Yeah.
glasses of wine, and I'm gonna walk back into Talia, and I'm gonna squat in front of Talia and hand it to her.
Look at it.
Yeah, Sato just passed the bottle.
Fucking drink it.
Take the cup, but I'm very suspicious because I still don't know what that thing that fell down outside was.
That's Trix, honey. She's a
Trix.
tiefling.
Since when?
Like Trix. Since ever? I've known this for a while. I helped her hide her horns after the fire, but it wasn't my business to tell. Don't be mad at me, just drink the wine. I'm still mad at you. Yeah, and don't even get me started on your fucking friend. I hate him, I hate everything, and I'm never trusting anyone ever again. And we're gonna drink this wine. And I'm gonna down the entire glass.
Very nice. And as you do, you all start to see a little bit of hair, orange hair, sprout from the top of Lyric's ear. As the top of her head only turns into a fox
Oh.
and then turns back.
Oh yeah, I lose track of my shape-shifting abilities when I'm drunk. I forgot.
Sorry, I've been waiting a while to do that.
Well,
Fine.
Trix is gonna kind of move into like a kind of sitting on the floor
Hmm.
because owie feet, and just kind of take the drink and sniffle and sip.
I'm just
I
gonna go
also
ahead.
am marveling at Talia's not noticing that I have apparently half died at some point because I am all white. Like she found me.
Lyric,
Mhm.
as you sit here, Talia, you notice Lyric kind of goes from her normal self, well, as you've known her like the past couple of minutes, to she kind of stiffens up, and you kind of lose her gaze for a second. Lyric,
Oh,
I'm ready. I'm ready. My body is ready.
Is your mind?
Right here.
your body may be ready, but is your brain?
Probably not.
Is your emotions?
No, I'm gonna cry. I already know.
so Lyric, you are instantly brought to this place in your mind. You see mostly darkness in front of you, but you hear a door slam behind you, and you hear, "We'll find a way to break you." And then footsteps kind of slowly walk away.
That's not ominous at all.
In front of you, Lyric, you feel something
Can I
crumbly on the
do
ground.
something
Sure.
real quick before that? As
Yes.
he's walking away and talking, I'm gonna like slam my fist in the door and say "fuck you" in Undercommon.
I love it, and it radiates and kind of like reverberates throughout the hallway. Fuck you! Fuck you! All right.
Thank you for that mental image.
Nice. All right. So, Lyric, as you step a little bit further into the room, you notice instantly
Oh,
something
fuck
isn't
me.
right.
I'm not a fan of spiders.
Neither am I.
A lot of
No,
skelly bits.
Lyric's not a fan of spiders.
Who, aside from Sato, who is?
I like some spiders.
Oh, you guys
No,
all need to look at your
Jamie
little-
loves spiders. Jamie loves spiders. Lyric is weary of spiders because of her upbringing.
Hazel, what the actual fuck? Did y'all see the shit he put in character stuff?
Yes. Okay, I'm watching. I'm watching, Reeks, I promise. I'm back. Fucking spider webs.
All right, so in front of you, you see stacks and stacks and piles of bones, skeletons, skulls, and web everywhere.
Okay, I'm gonna see if I can. Do I see a big long bone by chance? Like a leg bone?
God. Okay.
I would say
No,
Thank you for
I'm
clarifying.
like this long. Compare it like this long. I'm looking for something about this long.
yes, of course. So yeah, roll a perception check.
I'm not looking for a quarterstaff.
Yes.
You're looking for a glove.
Heck.
Ouch.
Natural one.
Oh,
So-
Nice.
Oh,
Most of the bones that you see in the close vicinity are mostly very short, and a lot of them are broken, very brittle.
Okay,
Um,
that's actually what I'm after. I was after something. I'm looking for 2 broken bones to like hold and use,
you want stabby stabs?
like
Sure.
bend myself with. I want like sharp. I don't even care to cut up my hands. I am like after something to like stab something with.
I would say you could probably find some pretty small bones here with some jagged edges, but upon picking up these bones, you can sense that they're not very strong at all.
Okay.
They might
Okay.
not even endure an actual hit of any type.
Okay.
All right. Feel free to move your character here. I would say you smell this kind of stale kind of rot that kind of lofts in the air here. It's not anything fresh.
Is it dark?
It's pretty dark. You could see. I'm trying to remember here. Refresh me. Do you have dark vision?
I do not.
You do not. So you can see the outlines of kind of a path in front of you.
Okay.
It's pretty hard to see, and for the sake of it, I'll reveal the area and stuff to you.
Okay. She's gonna move this way. Right here.
All right. You can see there's very, very little room between stacks of piles of bones here. You can make out this seems to be the webs and stuff that seem to be here. It doesn't add up in your head that all of these would have been caused by some kind of spider. This seems more like some kind of a place where they throw old bodies or whatever to get rid of them.
Do I still have my movement speed? My regular
Yes.
movement speed?
Mm-hmm.
Well, I'm gonna do some monk shit and I'm gonna climb on top of the pile of bones right here.
Sure. Roll a dexterity check. We'll set
It's
the
better than your perception check.
DC pretty high because these are brittle and you know.
It's exactly the
Oh
same.
my
It's
God. I'm so sorry, I jinxed it.
So as soon as you get like a good footing, like your first two steps are like nice and firm and they feel solid, but then that third step, when you go to reach up, something gives way from above you, and you start to topple as you reach for something to grab. You cannot find it, and you slam right back on the small of your back. Roll 1d4 for me. You take 3 points of bludgeoning damage.
Now you roll high. Of course.
The back of your ribs are.
I'm
sore.
with my temporary hit points, right?
Oh yes, you had.
Okay.
Yeah, I think you actually.
No, I didn't have any temporary hit points
Yeah,
already.
you were at 20.
Okay.
So now you're at.
17.
Yes.
I was a smart cookie when I realized you were going to make us do flashbacks, and I wrote it down in my notes, but I'm calling it pre-snap.
Okay, well, in
Nice.
that case, I'm just gonna go through the cobwebs. I'm gonna custom myself an undercommon. And, like,
Yeah.
I am, like, full on. My perky voice, my
Yeah.
fun voice is gone. I am, like, full on motherfucking son of a. Like, there's
Yeah.
nothing but venom coming out of my mouth at this point.
Oh yeah, for sure. And you
I am,
actually,
like-
Lyric.
All my softest is gone.
So, are you avoiding webs at all?
No,
No.
no, I
Okay.
can't really see them because
So-
of dark vision.
So as you start to walk through, you in the distance, it's really hard to make out.
God damn it.
But in the distance, Lyric,
Oh, fuck. Is that an ice spider?
that is not an ice spider.
Why is it blue?
Fuck.
It is called a phase spider.
Oh, what?
I hate
So
it.
the
I don't know
spider
what it is, I
senses
hate
you, and before we even go to that,
it. Fucking hate it. I hate it. Hate it. God damn it. Bruce, go away.
He knows you're scared of the speeders and he's trying to murder them for you.
I'm not scared of the speeders. Lyric is scared of the speeders.
all right. So, Sato,
Yes.
you have an uneasy feeling as you look down at your legs and kind of at your arms about your wounds here. You kind of have a better idea of maybe some stuff that happened, but your wounds are mostly covered right now because of the bandages. Do you want to do anything with that, or are you happy with the condition that you are in?
No, I'll definitely take some time now that I've got a little liquid courage and painkiller in my system. Try to peel back some of the bandages and take a good look at what
Yeah.
I have.
Oh.
Sure. So the first thing you notice down on your ankle, on your left ankle, is you see this gash, just right out of the bottom of it. You could see the skin is like maybe, I mean, it's gone. You could see the muscle underneath was wrapped up really well, but in your mind, Sato, you are instantly reminded of the morning star hitting the back of your ankle. As you go over and you reach and you touch your right leg. Give me 1 sec here. I have to do so much. I'm sorry, 1 second.
All right.
Okay, we love you anyways.
First of all, he would just instinctively check his crotch area and make sure everything's okay and in
God.
working order down there.
They're probably
Idiot.
just still there.
I love
I mean, priorities, right?
Some people's priorities.
Gotta be ready when your lady friend comes back.
Don't forget, we rolled
That's
for
right.
dick size and you did not get the biggest one.
I did.
I was rolling in meters. I'm Canadian.
He's Canadian.
Oh my god.
Don't you mean centimeters?
Yep, that's
No,
what he meant.
feet,
Centimeters.
no
But you're
meters.
shorter than inches?
Definitely meters.
Oh no. Freaks, what the fuck?
Uh-oh.
Why
I
does it
recognize that music.
Oh, that's why we have epic music.
So Sato, take.
Yeah.
You
First we gotta get-
were at, what were you originally at when we did that? Do you have it written down? I have
Yeah,
33
33 in the bar, 32 in here.
32. Okay. Minus another 9 damage from that.
Ooh, damn. Which is 21, 23?
23. Yeah. Okay. Sorry, guys. All right. So the ogre in front of you, Sato, you've come back, you snap to it, and you're back here in this place, and this ogre is in the corner, trying to get away from you, seemingly, and you can see that all of its, basically all of its left leg has been just all but completely cut off, all but severed. Pieces of its right arm, where it was holding its morning star, all but like 2 fingers remain. It is in absolute pain as it cries out at you, seemingly trying to get away from you. What would you like to do? It's your turn.
I'm gonna put the fucker out of this misery, I think.
Okay. Roll to hit.
All right, recklessly, of course.
Yes.
20.
20 hits, definitely hits, and that
20
is
damage.
absolutely enough to just lay him absolutely out. How do you want to kill him?
I'm just gonna hit him in the head. Go for the
Just
brain. Put
take
him
him
right
right
out
out.
of right out of his.
Fantastic. It splits him in 2. The right to about middle of his chest. You can just see he just falls to the side. Roll 1d4 for me, Seda.
Oh, I don't like these D4s.
2.
2. I'm increasing by 1 each roll.
Oh no.
So you hear a clink, clink, clink. Time for round 2!
God damn.
The door opens, and 2 bears that are not. You can tell instantly that there is a smell coming from these things. They have open wounds, tendons sticking out, different muscle features you can see around its shoulders. The one shoulder is sticking out. They look around the room to try and see you, but they do not spot you initially.
At this point, do I want to scrap 2 bears, or do I got a big hulking dead ogre here? I might just prop his, sort of hide behind his body.
You can.
Yeah,
Okay, roll a
I'll
stealth check for me.
I'll move behind his
Yeah.
body here.
8
No.
foot tall stealth check.
Well, I'm going by the fact that this
Make sure you take
ogre
advantage of.
talked to
I
them.
just
He's
think it's
pretty big,
hilarious
yeah.
as big
He's
as
pretty
you are that you're trying to hide.
Stealth. Oh, I do have a good stealth.
Don't forget to turn
Oh,
on.
20.
nice.
Oh my
20 is good
God.
enough. Sato, you crawl into the belly of the corpse of this zombie ogre,
I'll
and you
just-
just
yeah.
get inside of it.
Luke
Yeah.
Skywalker,
Star
the taunt.
Wars.
Yes, that is exactly what it is.
Nice.
Ew.
You,
I have a
are,
strong stomach.
for the time being, are hidden from these 2 bears, whatever they are.
I'm gonna whisper round 2 on you, motherfucker. Hopefully whatever voice I was hearing yell round 2.
I love watching them try to pace the room. Like, where the fuck is this?
So, Sato,
Yeah.
there is a brief moment where you start to hear sounds like a chain. It's
Yeah.
hard to say, but you hear a clink, clink, clink.
Oh no. Oh no.
Are you not entertained?
Oh no.
I think I'll hold my position.
All right, and we're gonna cut back.
Yeah.
Oh, by the way, while he's transitioning, as someone who has played Skyrim, bears on their own are inherently terrifying. Also, Skyward, or not Skyward Sword, Breath of the Wild.
New
Between
World,
those
too.
2 games, bears are fucking terrifying.
Guys,
The bears in New World are the same.
Sato has been through some shit, y'all.
It looks like it.
Literally.
Like for real, yeah. So I would like to go back to Talia. Is there anything, Talia, that you would like to do? You have the floor.
But I just noticed
Found
my
out I'm
friend
a
is like
tiefling.
kind of freaking out, so I'm gonna like reach out and kind of like shake her shoulder, like, Lyric, are you all right? Lyric, kind of like see if I can get her to like focus on me.
Do I come back? DM?
Sorry?
Do I snap out of it?
Yeah, she's in Spiderland, remember?
You are in a gaze, kind of staring at the wall. Talia, do you really kind of shake her?
Yeah,
shake her up?
like I'm kind of freaking out now.
Yeah. So you shake her. Lyric, you snap out of it. Yeah, you come too.
Sorry, I don't. I don't understand. Everything's awful. Drink your wine. Good. Are you alright?
I don't know.
That makes two of us. I hope you don't like your friend too terribly much.
Getting this, I miss.
Yeah, when I see him again, I'm going to slap him. And I'm pretty sure the dragon's gonna kill him.
Do I hear any of this?
What happened?
I kind of
He traded us
crawl.
for you.
I kind of crawl into the room,
Sure.
like feet sticking in the air, crawling on knees.
Yeah. Lyric?
Aww.
What's her out?
I'm just gonna tell Talia he traded us for you.
He was really nice before too, so it hurt extra bad.
I'm just gonna like stare at them, just like totally lost. Like, why would? Should have known better. Behaved that way.
It's not your
seemed
fault.
like he did seem like he right before it happened, he might have felt a little bad. He told Lyric he was sorry.
I don't really think he was that sorry.
He gave you his necklace.
Did what?
Uh-oh.
I don't know. He gave me some necklace. Sure. And I hand it to her.
Okay. You see, it's the silver necklace. Familiar.
So, Talia's just gonna kind of look down at it for a minute, and then like shit her fist, like in her fist, and push herself up from the floor and just kind of tiptoe past everybody.
Where are you going?
I'm not gonna respond to that. I'm just gonna go past everybody and go sit in my room and sit on my bed and just like silent tears while I look down at the necklace.
Not even fully react to the fact that I'm not fully human, like at all.
Yeah, me and her already went through that.
We already, yeah.
Everybody's a little traumatized right now. Okay, we'll have a round of what the fuck is up with that later, okay?
For sure. For sure. All right.
You know what? I need something more than alcohol. I'm gonna hand my glass to Trix and I'm gonna stand up. And I'm gonna shuffle out of.
I'm just
I'm
gonna
gonna
put it
shuffle-
behind me on top of the trunk, because
I'm
I'm
gonna
not that big on
shuffle-
alcohol.
I'm gonna shuffle out of my room and see that everybody's standing outside of my room. What the fuck are you all looking at? I'm back to being like really pissed and angry, and I'm just gonna like shove past Loki. Don't y'all have somewhere else to fucking be? I'm going to get food. And I'm gonna wander downstairs to get food.
I love it. All right.
Zeta's just gonna cock like one eyebrow.
I'm gonna go check on Trix. I don't think she can walk by herself.
Not well.
I'm just interested to see what happens when Changeling lyric goes
Yeah,
downstairs.
Changeling Lyric is about to go downstairs.
With the
meet
same
Toblin.
voice, I assume?
So,
It's not her normal perky happy voice. This is her real voice. You guys are all gonna get to meet real Lyric.
at this time, Zasir stands up, kind of casually walks over to Sato, kind of leans up against the wall, and says, "You know, I don't blame you." Kind of looks at you. I would have
It's
done the
gonna be
same.
like, until you help us find Mael, I am not gonna trust anything you say.
The Smile character you're talking about. I'm assuming he works for the boss.
Well, it's not just Mael we'd like to find. This boss is someone I'd like to be reintroduced to as well.
Oh, they don't trust me anymore.
You know, working with them, do they have a stronghold, a hideout?
All over. The nearest one is at the Sleeping Giant. The nearest one that I know of.
That could be a starting point.
You could always go back to that. I don't know, but you could always go back to the mill. You could investigate. I can't see that there would be much left after the fire, but
Yeah, that place looked like it burned pretty bad. Let me coerce with the rest of this group here. We may need a night's proper rest now that we're back conscious to get our bearings underneath us again, and checking out this Sleeping Giant stronghold or hideout could be.
yeah, the Sleeping Giant. It's in town here. It's at the very end of town, kind of right before the hill. There's a very large hill at the end of town that kind of leads up to the manor. Stay away from that place. But the Sleeping Giant, I would say that's where I would go. But a word to the wise, even in the best shape that you can consider yourself in, it'd take a small army to storm that place. If that's what your plans are, of course.
Well, we may just need the right plan. Let us consider that.
Yeah. Who is this stone seeker? Who is this?
We don't know much about
Rock grabber?
Rock Seeker. All we know is we were hired to drop off some goods, and when we went to drop them off, were to be found. Apparently, the citizens of the town here are concerned. We did mention we might try to find them.
Well, I would definitely, I would suggest that you let yourself get healthy. You took a lot of, she starts to look down at your legs and your arms. Took a lot of bandages to cover you up.
I figure I could use one good night's rest and I should be good to go.
I still feel some type of way about the fact I'm badly burned with no bandages.
Yeah. So there is a story to that, Trix, believe it or not. We just haven't gotten to it yet.
All right. I'm gonna call. I guess. Can I see? I can see Loki or Artok. Obviously. Can I see Tricks?
I would say from your angle, probably not right now.
Okay. I'm gonna walk over to about here and
Yeah.
just.
Sure, yeah, you can see her in there.
Oh, yes. Have a talk. I'm gonna say. So I've been told about a possible hideout of our captors. Something called the Sleeping Giant.
Not now.
It could be a lead. We still have Rockseeker to consider too, but I mean, I don't know. What do you guys think? Do we want to find out who did this to us? What happened to us?
I don't know. I can't think right now. My feet hurt.
I agree. We could all use. It doesn't seem like we had a proper night's sleep. I don't think being unconscious are the same thing. We could definitely use a proper, natural, let's call it, rest.
Let's wait for big plans until at least tomorrow. I don't think any of us are in condition to make decisions.
Yeah,
Decisions
well, we
are
figure
hard.
it's probably about 2:30 in the morning right now. So, what? I gotta go to Artok. What do you think about our little friend here? Do you guys want to take turns, make sure we keep an eye on her?
I just kind of look at him and was like, I think she's fine. I think if she was gonna try something, she could have killed us in our sleep.
Good point.
But
I just feel like there's something she's not telling us still. But
I could say the same thing about any single one of you.
Is there something you'd like to know?
Not particularly. Kind of shrug, like not particularly.
All right.
What's on the surface is good for me, but so Reeves, I have a question. Does Artok still kind of feel like something's missing? Like when he woke up, he had like a profound sense of like there was a missing piece or something that you mentioned?
Yes.
Is he still feeling that?
Yes.
Okay.
He is.
Yeah.
You can't put your finger on it. It's like you've lost something, but it's hard to explain, really. Let me see if I can figure it out for you.
Is it a physical something's off, or like I don't have something I'm supposed to have, something's off?
It's like you should have something that you don't have. Something is. You notice that there's an actual difference. I don't know. It's a feeling.
Right.
Right.
Yeah. Yeah. Sato's gonna ask Artok how he's doing, and I'm gonna mention to Trix and Loki and Artok. Wasn't gonna say anything, but it's been twice now I've dazed off and found myself in this dungeon room being attacked by undead bears, zombies, an ogre that I seem to have killed. I'm not sure why I'm getting these memories or flashbacks or just zoning out into this other
And that's to me and Loki and Trix?
Yeah, to you, Loki and Trix, yeah.
So I'll just kind of like nod at Loki and just say like, well, I think, dreams and understanding other planes is more his field than mine.
It's not like another field. It's like almost like we were back in the dungeon that we were exploring, trying to find Talia. It's almost feels like I was back there.
But I'll say to Loki, I was like, but isn't that what similar what happened with you and Azel, where you guys saw memories, and would you be able to do something similar?
I'm not sure if it's the same thing, but I do remember the last time someone messed around in my head. I had recollections of memories. It could be that our minds have maybe been tampered with.
Something's off, that's for sure. I can say I don't normally just drift off and I could end up with my mind somewhere else like this. This is abnormal for me, for sure.
I mean, if it's happening with you, there's a high possibility it might happen to all of us as well.
Trix kind of hears that and looks down at her feet and just kind of shudders at the idea of having to relive that.
Yeah, you guys all look beat up.
Riggs, can I retroactively do a small thing? Can I say I
Sure.
grabbed the bag that had the ring in it and brought that with me? artifact?
Oh, sure.
Okay, thank you.
Sorry. Yeah. Sorry.
I meant to do that and forgot to say it.
I think it's best if we all try to get a good night's sleep.
Yeah, we're gonna need a rest, real sleep.
I don't know.
Like
if
I said, we have a
my
lead.
feet like this.
That would be Loki's speciality on hoof care.
I'm not sure how much of them is left.
Or I'll take care of her. Here,
In
let
the
me help you.
meantime, are any of you guys curious about who it was that we ended up getting put in those cells by? I mean, we know it was connected to the building that we rescued Loki from, but besides that, we don't know what happened to us, why it happened to us, or who did it to us.
I think answers can wait until we deal with the immediate.
I'm willing to give it a good night's rest and possibly start searching for clues when we wake.
I think that let's wait and see how everyone feels tomorrow and go from there.
All right. I think Santa's gonna go for another good hard nightcap before he goes and lies down. As he walks by, Belle, whatever her name is.
Kira.
Her name, yeah.
Just call her Z.
Yeah. Zas.
Call her
Zasira.
the
Yeah.
Zasira. And he's basically just gonna do the two-finger eyes and then point at her with the two fingers.
She looks at you and gives you a wink.
Flirt.
They hooked up. That's my
Yeah,
guess.
I was about to say, why do I get the feeling they may have slept together?
Oh, God. And Sato's gonna go back down to Toblin and just say,
Hey, wait, before
Oh.
Sato comes to Toblin,
"Oh,
I
before
want
I
to
go
do
down, yeah."
Yeah, I want to do lyric seeing
And
Toblin
then,
again.
Yes.
After
As-
that, I would like to get
As a
Trix's
changeling.
feet sorted out.
All right. So what are we doing first? I'm sorry.
Okay.
Lyric first.
Lyric went downstairs first, but I haven't had my
Alright.
exchange with Toblin seeing me as a
Yeah.
changeling.
Oh, before
Yeah. So you come down. You come downstairs, and Toblin.
Before I come out completely,
His
I'm gonna
back
make
is
sure
to you.
nobody else is in the.
Yeah.
I'm gonna make sure nobody else is in the bar before I walk over to the bar.
Yeah. So
So-
you see nobody else in here.
Okay.
And Toblin has his back to you. He's looking at the
No.
whatever he's getting something from the
Oh,
cabinet.
that's even better.
And
I love
I'm
it.
I'm in bitch mode too, just so everybody knows. But I am gonna call him Tomlin instead of Toblin since that's what I've
Yeah.
been doing this whole time.
I love that.
I'm gonna slide into the bar stool.
All right. So
Hello,
before he even
go ahead.
sees you, no, I'm sorry. Go ahead. What were you gonna say?
I was just gonna say hello, Tomlin.
Oh, nice. Before he even sees you and starts to turn around, he says, "Ah, she's back up feeling better." He looks at you and recognizes the name.
I don't make eye contact. I just look down like so ashamed of myself. But I'm still like my shoulders are still back. I'm still like giving off the badass vibes, but I'm like
Yeah.
really ashamed of myself. I'm waiting for him to be afraid of me.
He kind of points his chin down a little, cocks his head a little, squints his eyes a little. I'm sorry, have we met? Is that you?
Yeah.
Wait
thanks for the
a minute.
acid.
What? He kind of looks around quick, looks down at his cabinet there at the bottle, the last thing that he remembers giving you. Listen, I had no idea that anything like that was gonna happen. If I knew that, I wouldn't have given it to you in the first
No,
place.
no.
I swear. I swear. Listen, this isn't my fault. We could figure something out here. I'm sure.
She's
Let me
just gonna start.
contact
just gonna-
somebody.
She's just gonna start like maniacally laughing.
I love it.
He kind of stops, kind of dead in his tracks, and shuts up for a second.
It's not because of that. Wait. Hold on. And she's just gonna take a breath. I'm trying to decide what form she wants to hang out in. Hold on.
Fox?
No. I'm thinking I want to change it up.
Fox can't drink at
We're
a bar.
gonna have a long
Oh.
rest and be back at this again tomorrow,
Yes.
right?
Yes.
Okay, she's gonna go to her most comfortable form, which is actually her drow form.
Nice. I love it. Okay.
But I'm just gonna like subtly shift, but I'm gonna do it in
Yeah.
front of him so he can. My eyes get that stone gray color again, no longer just piercing white. My facial features return, long silver black hair. I posted it in general, I think, but I'll post it again so y'all can see what it looks like.
So Lyric changes right in front of Toblin, and he kind of backs up quick, like kind of startled and backs up, and then he like a train wreck. He like looks at you and he watches and he says, "Wait a minute, what are you exactly?"
She just kind of puts her hands out like this.
Well,
I'm told I'm a changeling, but I don't know what that is. So
changeling, you say? Says, well, I'm not much asking questions. I've made it my business to
Well-
not ask questions, but
if
You'll
anybody
forgive me,
comes
I
around looking for a drow who can change shapes, you just tell them I don't exist, okay?
of course. Here, have some wine.
I would
You
love
like wine,
somebody.
right? Yeah.
I would love any kind of alcohol, but mostly I would just like some food.
Oh, of course.
Guys, look at General and what Azel found.
What is that?
It's a cat under a blanket.
Oh,
and it's
that's
hiding
hilarious.
through the
Oh my god,
blanket.
the teeth.
It's a mimic.
Teeth.
It's a mimic.
It's a
Bring that on stream, because that is adorable.
That's
Okay.
fantastic.
You can show my drow
I
form
love
on
it.
stream too if you want to.
It's a mimic.
I'm not changing my thing.
So, Toblin walks back up. He walks to the back and grabs like a big plate of eggs, some bacon, some sausage, a whole bunch of toast, just all kinds of stuff that you would love. Early breakfast, we'll call it. And brings it out to you and puts it in front of you.
Tomlin, you are the best person I know, and one of these days you're gonna have to tell me how an assassin ends up making eggs in a bar.
Yeah. Assassin. I like it.
You have an entire storage box of poisons and acids. You know I was raised in an assassin's monastery, right?
You don't say. Which one?
I was. I couldn't tell you really. It's
I think there's
not
one
here, not
big one in the land, right? It's up near Thunder Tree, I thought. Up north.
Well, I grew up there like this.
Oh.
Only a few people knew that I was a changeling there. None of the other students, but they all just thought I was really good at using disguise kits.
Well, with a talent like that, I'm sure that could come in handy a lot of different ways.
I guess so. But
All right.
apparently now I have to be good. And I'm gonna go to eating my bacon.
Nice. All right. So
Head to Loki fixing
Yes.
my poor foots.
we can.
And I think Sato was coming down for a nightcap too.
I was
Fantastic.
at some point, yeah.
Awesome, man. Good stuff. So yeah, we'll cut to Loki.
I'm just gonna help Trix back to her room.
Don't know that that's a good idea. It took quite a lot to get this far.
I'm helping you.
Okay. I just kind of hobble.
Sure.
Do I find the boot
Alright.
that came off?
Yes, it's laying right there on the floor, and you can see there's some pieces of charred hoof,
Ugh.
kind of, in it as you dump it out on the floor. Yeah,
Aw.
it kind of flaked off.
Oh, that's not good.
Tricks.
Owie.
My baby.
The good news is that the outer part of a hoof is basically like a fingernail.
Yeah. It's true. Yep.
It just needs to be polished away or cut away.
But I am worried about like the sole where like the frog and all the actual like finger part of the hoof is.
Hmm.
Hello, cat.
All right, let's get you back to your room.
Yeah. So there's a calmness as you crawl into bed. You feel for the first time in, God, I don't know, a week, you feel like you can actually get some rest. Like there are people around, Trix, who are watching out for you. All right.
What precisely is going on with my feet? I have concerns. Because you keep talking about pieces coming off.
I would say roll a medicine check.
Meh? Hey!
What'd you get?
18.
18. So, Trix, man, Loki, I was gonna say with advantage, so if you wanna, Loki, roll a medicine advantage as well. Or roll
Advantage?
medicine check. Just a regular medicine check, and we'll see if there's a bigger than 18. Hey, natural 20.
Hey, I'm the hoof
It's
master.
amazing, man. You are the hoof master. It's true.
Master. 3,000.
So, Loki, you instantly, so as Trix starts to kind of lay down there and put her hoof out, you kind of get a really good look. And you can see the under part of where the space is, where all the sensitivity is not damaged.
my
But
God.
just about everything all the way around it is. And
Oh, yeah.
she looks like, with a natural 20, she looks like she's going to need like some kind of form of horseshoe for a while.
Guess I'll break the news,
I
sir.
don't think that's how hooves work.
Yes, it is.
Because
now.
of the way they're flaked. So her hooves are kind of burnt and charred in a way
so
that
you're
they're
talking about
flaked.
to prevent it from wearing away too quickly.
Yeah.
Okay.
Well, I'm probably
Kind
gonna
of give it time to grow out back in.
I'm
It's
probably gonna have to shave off a lot to get to the healthy hoof. So
Yeah.
that's why Shu would probably recommend it. I'm explaining this to you, and at the same
Sure.
time, I'm kind of pointing to my, I guess, lopsided horn and be like, I'm going to need a little cap myself.
Yes. And you can see his horn looks like it was just like cut off by some kind of a sharp object.
Seeing his, I kind of feel my own just to make sure that they're okay.
They are.
So
I guess,
what I'm going to do tonight is just make sure that you're all good, and then tomorrow we're going to take a trip to the blacksmith and make sure we get what we need. I'm sure Sato can help us out. Being
I guess at
expert
least for
blacksmith and
now,
all.
I can wear my boots. Those should help at least some.
until we get to the blacksmith shop. Damn it. Couldn't get that out.
It's okay.
For
Nice.
tonight, I think you should just rest after I get these cleaned up.
I love it, guys.
You get
So,
me some food.
Sure, what would you like?
Soup.
Soup?
And bread.
Okay, I'm gonna get you some
Aw.
soup and bread, and while you're munching down on that, I'll take care of your hooves. I'll be right back.
Okay.
Perfect. And as you do that,
I'm
you
gonna
make your way.
go grab
Sorry?
I'm gonna grab my cleaning necessities and just quickly drop it off,
Oh, perfect.
and then go downstairs.
Nice. And Toblin is down there and absolutely can give you everything that you need and does in a very timely fashion. Hand you what
As
you
I pass Sato, I'm just gonna point at my horn and be like, and just say, "Cat."
You want a shiny new cap for that?
Yeah.
Yeah,
Pathetic.
there's a good blacksmith in town if you're looking for something metallic. I'm sure
Think he's
he
got some
could make
shoes
you.
too?
Sorry, what was that?
You think he can make shoes as well?
Oh, I'm
You
sure he
have to
can. I'm
specify
sure
that
he
they're
can make.
for cloven hooves because those do require different types of horseshoes.
Well, if he's a master blacksmith, I
Peter doesn't
assume
know
he
that.
can.
I imagine that'd be just some kind of custom horseshoe.
No,
I've never.
they have a type they use with oxen. I
Yeah, I
stumbled
wouldn't.
across this.
I wouldn't imagine any blacksmith not being able to make hoof / ox / hoof of any
Yeah.
kind.
I'm sure I would have specified that as well. So I'm gonna go downstairs and get the foods.
Yeah, I have to talk to him as well, and I'll join you guys on the way downstairs. I was looking for
I love it.
more alcohol and maybe some meat.
Nice. Artok,
Yes.
you have the floor, my friend.
Okay, so I'm still kind of trying to shake off that feeling of I'm missing something. So I'm gonna go into the room and
Yeah.
I'm gonna dump out all of my belongings and kind of put them
Yeah.
on the floor. You said I had my artifact, right?
You do.
Okay, so I'm gonna dump like my weapons, my books, the things I
Inventory
picked up.
time.
Yeah, just like kind of like go piece by piece and just see if anything's missing.
Yeah. So I would say roll a perception check. We always roll perception checks. Actually, roll an investigation check.
Ooh.
Yeah, because we're investigating.
Well, see.
23.
Hey!
Ooh, nice.
Answers!
Nice.
So you don't notice any items at all that are missing. Everything here seems accounted for. Nothing physical.
Right.
Lost a memory.
Well, it's going. So the next thing I want to try is, if it's okay if I keep going,
Yeah. Oh yeah, for sure.
is I want to use. I haven't prepped any spells, but I want to use I want to use my Mage Hand cantrip on
Yes.
one of the books to see if like I can still do magic.
Yeah, and so Mage Hand appears right in front of you.
Okay, so that works.
You
That's what I
heard
was
me
worried
for
about.
a second there.
I know. So that puts me a little at ease. So I have that. I'm not missing any items. Can I feel
Rings?
like I can still generate lightning in my throat? Like,
So you start to
I'm not gonna fire it, but can I feel like
So you start to kind of ramp it up to kind of get ready, and you do feel the charge.
okay. Huh. Weird. I don't know what I'm missing.
If you're confused, then that is good.
Yes, I'm very confused. So I'm gonna pack it all up and yeah, just prep, like start prepping my spells for the next day, and then just oh, you know what I forgot to do?
What's that?
I will run out, and I will knock on Talia's door. Does she
Okay.
answer?
Knock, knock.
It's open.
Walk in. And I just look at her and I say, so you don't remember anything after the cave and Mael left you?
The last thing I remember out of the cave entrance said he was letting me go and I needed to leave before they found out what he had done.
And so I just kind of lower my head, just thinking. It's concerning. On a side note, do you have the sealing stone still?
Dropped it.
I don't know who has it. I don't know if check your
I
bag.
thought Loki has it.
Oh, I
Loki
definitely.
We don't know if Loki has it still. He could
I
be
definitely
missing
had
memories.
it. I had it. Okay, I had it on me when I went to the pond. I did not have it when I woke up.
So I found it, and Loki had it last time when we were in the when we forgot where we were. Loki was the last person to have it. If he has it, I'll go find him. But did he give it back? He's not really the thieving type.
I'm gonna be very like. I mean, obviously, I know that. I'm gonna kind of get up and like look through my bag and look through all my stuff, and I'm gonna talk and say I don't have it because I don't have
I'll
it.
just kind of turn on my heel and like I'll say like as I'm walking out, we're not done talking about Mael, but you look like you need some sleep, so I'll close the door, and then I'll go find Loki
Yeah, for sure.
and ask him the same thing. Like I tap on his shoulder, say like, hey, you still have that sealing stone?
Storing stone.
Storing stone? Excuse me. Thank
No
you.
idea if I have that or not. Do I?
So, Loki, it is in your pack.
So I do have it.
Yeah.
Okay.
I don't ever remember it being handed to me.
Well, I handed it to you like a month ago in the dungeon. But I didn't know if like in between it had moved. So.
I mean, if I had it, it would be in my pack. I could go upstairs and check for it.
Well, that would be helpful.
Yeah, and without moving your characters and all that, I'll just tell you you can grab it and bring it back down. And...
So I'll take it and I'll load it up with magic missiles.
Ooh, I like it.
Last.
Yeah.
First level spell slot. It's the last one I have before I have to rest. And then I'll look at Loki and I says, "Did you want to hold on to this, or did you want to give this back to Talia?"
Not mine. I was just holding on to it, so I would much rather be returned to its original owner.
I just like nod my head, like till I respect it, and then I'll just go. I run back upstairs. I just kind of kick the door open to Talia and just kind of toss it to her, like, "Here, I found it," and then I just close the door. Don't even give her time to.
You don't even you loaded it up.
You see Talia when he hands it to you. Normally, when it doesn't have any spells in it, it's white. When it does, it's black. This one, it has kind of a swirly kind of blue about it.
As I'm closing the door, like, no time to talk. I have other things I'm trying to figure out here. I'm just gonna go back into my room.
At her face.
It's like underhand toss, like, yeah, not in just like baseball throw it at her.
Jay, is everything okay?
Heads up, bitch!
Yeah. Full swing, just like 5 feet away. No, I just kind of tossed it to her enough that she could catch it.
Yeah.
Then
thanks.
All right.
Yeah, and then I go back to just sit on my bed and try and figure out what I'm missing.
Yeah.
Sorry,
So-
I'm kind of winging it here.
No, it's okay. It's okay. So as this happens, we're gonna just one last time. We're gonna go real quick to Sato and Loki and Lyric down here, and give you guys a second here to have the floor.
At this point, I'll look at what Lyric has and basically just say, "I'll take what I'll take a plate of what she has."
I have a quick DM question.
Yeah.
This might be a little bit metagaming. So Talia went through her pack, right? Looking for that stone.
Yes.
Did she find the puzzle box?
Yes. Yes, she does. She does have it.
Okay, good.
All
right.
That I had.
Yeah, it's in her
Yeah,
room.
but you didn't know you
That's
had
true.
it.
That's true. I didn't know I had it.
I should have described it in her room actually, but
Now she knows.
Okay. So Loki and Sato, y'all see me as the drow, like I was back in the cave. Yeah, I'm not.
Yeah, I'll
my changeling form. But anyway, I'm just sitting there enjoying my eggs and my wine, with my feet up in the stool with me.
I love it.
Sitting like a crazy person.
I love it. And Toblin seems very, very pleased by your presence, by all of your presence here. He seems happy that you're all safe, in a manner of speaking, and healthy in a manner of speaking. He goes up to
Hopefully.
Loki and leans in and says, my friend, looks up, kind of gives you a little nod, head up, and says, I hate to bring it up. Did you know that your horn? Well,
Yeah.
I'm sorry, buddy.
I'm just here to pick up some food and 2 large sticks of jerky, if you can.
oh yeah, definitely. Here, so he goes to the back and grabs and brings out 2 big, huge plates of like scrambled eggs and like bacon and sausage and like basically breakfast. He comes out and he says, "It feels like a breakfast kind of night." Comes out and brings it out and slams it down in front of everybody. Sato, you have a big, huge plate. Loki, you do.
Yeah.
Thank
I'm
you.
gonna ask
Fine
him
with
for
breakfast.
a large glass of the strongest alcohol and meat.
Oh, he says, you want some of that stuff you had the last time, or?
If that's the strongest you got, I'll take it.
How about we just we'll just turn the knob just down a little tiny bit for tonight. And he goes and he gets this kind of a reddish, dark, deep red bottle. Kind of brings it out, and you can see as soon as the light hits the side of it, it kind of reflects the light. You can see it's kind of an iridescent, kind of red purplish bottle. And he sits it down and uncorks it. And as soon as he uncorks it, you smell like this beautiful, like mashed up, like it's like banana and watermelon and strawberry and raspberry and like all these sweet smells kind of hit your mouth, your nose
Cocktail.
all at once.
Sangria!
And he looks at you, gives you a big smile, and pours like a nice big half glass for you and pushes it in front of you. And
All right.
corks it back up. And
I'll hold my glass up and give like a cheers nod to both Loki and Lyric, not paying any attention to Lyric's appearance, just treating her like she always looked, and start pounding it.
yeah, so as you begin to drink it, he says, it just so happens that very wine that you're drinking there comes from your good friend Patrice's vintage. From the south down there. So it's some of the best stuff we've got.
She's a cool girl, fun, full of pep.
Yeah, you could say that. I wouldn't get into a fight with her.
Wow,
I would love to get
we did a little wrestling, but it wasn't aggressive.
Yeah.
I am so
I had a
glad I'm
feeling.
hear that,
there.
Sato.
I had a feeling. I mean, how do I respond to that, right?
You groan, you sigh, and
That's
you move
great.
on like it wasn't ever said.
So, as soon as this happens, there's a form. Let me 1 second here. There's a form that walks in
A what?
just for a second,
Uh-oh.
looks around the room, and then dips back out.
Does Sato
Where?
notice that?
Where?
At the door. That was Ominous's
There.
spot.
Dips in just for a sec.
And
You all get a glimpse of him for a second. He just dips in, kind of looks over, gives Toblin a nod, and Toblin gives him a nod, and then he dips back out.
Just gonna look at the guy and then look back at Toblin.
So, that guy, before you even ask, he sees Sato look back at him. Just ready
Yeah,
for the
I'm
question.
ready to run for the door and hunt this guy down.
He says, that there is one of the good guys. He says,
Take your word for it.
best to just
Why
let
is-
him do his thing.
Why is he acting sketchy as fuck?
He's waiting for somebody. And on that note, guys, we'll call it a session.
Nice.
Boom, boom, boom.
Bum, bum, bum.
Okay, bye, Street.
Bye,
And I just want
stream.
you to
Thank you
know
for
that
joining
all
us.
of those
Techno!
laughs were lyric
Hi,
being
Techno.
bitchy.
Tonight
That
was
was
better.
Fuck Putin.
100% in character.